3, 1 viewer. Oh, hi. Hold on, 6. Wait, I'll say hi after. Okay, hi, 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 hi. I see there's 1 viewer. Hello, 1 viewer. I very rarely look up there. Hold on. It's my cat dish. I turn it on for the cat that comes here. He's inside. I opened this because I was on kitty watch again. I want to make sure he doesn't freeze. He goes outside and he's like, he doesn't like it out there. So he keeps going out there and like wandering around a bit and then coming back. Either way, I have the water thing running for him. And it makes a lot of noise because he's not actually using it. I don't know. Either way, this is a request. And it's, oh, I forgot to put timestamps last night. I went to sleep. Okay, wait. Oh, I didn't leave any lines. Oh, we'll put them up here. Okay, yeah. This is what secrets. Oh, wait, I'm just going to rewrite it. Hold on. Because that's so sloppy. It's going to mess me up. I'm putting my focus. We have enough problems with my focus. It's so hard to keep me focused. This is what I try to tell people. That's why I don't like to do private readings because it's like I really have to focus because I feel like they deserve it. They paid. You know? So I try to. Oh, God. I end up talking for like 3 hours. I don't mind it, but it's like I feel like people just I don't know. I take it too serious, so I end up hating it. It feels like a job. Anyway, this is request from Dylan. All right, this pen's gonna die soon, and I put what secrets. Let's see if I can remember it because I'm gonna get in there. Secrets. Do your neighbors. Keep keep from you. Okay, meaning like they know this and they don't plan on telling you. I'm gonna tell you some secrets. Is it? No, listen. I feel like I should put trigger warning. I felt like I should. Maybe I'll edit it. I never remember to go back and edit. I still got like a typo in my title. Like I had like 3 people tell me you have a typo in your title, and it's like I didn't know nor care. Is it detrimental to the title? No, it's 1 letter. Ah, forget that. I don't know. Fuck a typo. I don't know. I feel like if you couldn't handle reading it because of the typo, I'm so sorry for you. But either way, that's not my problem. It was an accident. I don't know. People should be able to read through typos or ask a question. So I don't know. I deemed that not worthy. But either way, this is what secrets do your neighbors keep from you. Okay? And it's a request from Dylan. So hold on. Let me get you something to pick from. Everybody. I want music. I feel like it might set the mood. I don't know. The vibe. It wanted to come out. The music card was like, I was like, I hear you. Quiet little deck. Okay. Okay. I wonder what song that is. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Belly, Downtown. Oh, I love that song. It's got that song video games in it. Sampled in it. I love that. I really like that song. Anyway, Belly, Downtown, Chain Smokers, hashtag selfie, and Journey, Wheel in the Sky. Mm. Oh, I don't know where I'll be tomorrow. I got the raspy voice for it now, Journey. My mom would love it. Okay, I could do it. Hey, Dev in the Dark. I took my mom to see Journey. That was cool. It was free because they're like it was retirement age, so it was like only half the band, only half the band was there. But I got to hear it live. Okay, yes, with my mom. Like on some hippie shit, but old people. It was with like some people that were like riding. They brought their Harleys and shit, and I was like, oh my god, to the park? You guys brought those here to the park with your picnic? This is crazy. Like I put out a blanket. I had box juices. There was a concession stand. I went and got food. Yeah, I was just eating food and hanging with my mom. My mom loved it. It was at what's that place with the horses that race? I love when I rhyme. Oh, the horse track. It was at the horse track. I don't think I was of age to go in the casino. I think I was only 17. So we were only at the park for the concert and the confession. I was there for the confession. Okay, and also because I mean I like the music. It's fun. Okay, so either way, I guess I have been to a concert, but that's like the only concert I've ever been to. I tell everybody all the time, like a complaint, like I've never been to a concert. Okay, and it's like I could easily go to one, but I'm like, no, okay, I don't know. If, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't think I'm gonna like it. Never mind. I feel like if someone was to invite me, I'd be like, no, no, thank you. Do you know what I mean? Like I would kindly, no, I wouldn't do it. That's what I say. So it's like I complain, but oh well. There's a reason why I haven't gone to a concert, is how I sees it. So this is a request, and it's from Dylan. And Merry Christmas, everybody. There's my little Christmas tree with my little owl in the corner there. Yes, boo. Yes, that's my boo. Okay. And this is, I'm gonna say, Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. Okay. Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas. Yes, happy Christmas. Okay. Option one, belly. Option two, wait, option one, belly downtown. Okay. I don't put the actual links. If you want to hear these songs, you gotta Google them. I don't know if anyone's actually heard of Belly. I'm so sorry, Belly. I feel like I have to apologize to dude every time. Okay. He blocked my husband on Twitter too. Because of some dumb shit I told him. And then he said it. He does this. I make good jokes, man. But people, they're highly offensive. No, but it's because they're true. And my ex loves them. He laughs at them so much, and then he says them for me. And he gets blocked on Twitter and shit all the time. This was like 10 years ago. It was so long ago. Either way, I'm so sorry, Belly. He lives in Ottawa. I'm so sorry. Belly, Sir Belly of the Ottoman Empire. I'm so sorry, sir. That I made my husband upset you. Okay, it was me. All right? I'm the one who said it. He just took the blame. This is how it grows. Anyways, I make jokes because it's too funny. Either way, option one. So sorry, Dylan, because this is your reading, but I won't take it serious till after the shuffle. Everybody knows this. So this is a request, and it's from Dylan. No, we're doing a retake. Okay, this is a request, and it's from Dylan. Okay, and it's wait. What secrets do your neighbors keep from you? Okay, wow. Option one, belly downtown. Option two, chain smokers, hashtag selfie. And option three, journey, wheel in the sky. Okay? All three songs I like. I love the selfie one. Oh, oh God. It's myself, but like not. I don't know how to explain it. It's what she's talking about. It's not quite what I'll talk about, but this is me. I can go a mile a minute, but I can't do it with somebody who doesn't want to hear it. That shit'll make me not want to talk at all. Okay. So I started out real talkative, and then I slowly throttled back to the person's like, and then I eventually end up being silent. So I don't really get along with people. I don't know. Listen, I want to say it's a good 50-50 split. If I go with TikTok, TikTok says I'm 50% good and only 44% evil. You see? So I got a 6% chance of, I want to say, wait, no, 7? Yes, I got a 7% chance. I really don't know if that's accurate. But I think I got a 7% chance of triggering. Leave me alone. And leave me alone, world. What's your ratio, cocksuckers? It ain't as good as mine. I mean, if you're 50-50, I'm going to say you've glitched the system. That ain't real. That's, either way. What secrets do your neighbors keep from you? I like this one. This one's got me in a good mood. I'm going to cook after this and make some type of breakfast. It's Christmas, for fuck's sakes. And then I'm going to go check my kid and be like, would you like to eat and open presents? This is my kid's not even a week. Oh, Christmas. Oh my God, this phone. Oh, dragon roar. Oh, wait, the name's working. I don't know. I get frustrated with things. Oh, but either way, so sorry. I'm pretty sure everybody already fucked up. But if they have not, it takes about 30 minutes for me to shuffle nowadays because I talk a lot. And I don't know. I seem to not have nothing going on, and it makes me talk more. Okay. But it's going to take about 30 minutes, give or take, per pile. So just plan accordingly and pick your pick. And I'll see you there. I'm done. I'm getting in the channel because I know at least one person is there. Tells me, there's two people. Hello, two people. I'm coming. I've done it. I've done it. What? I'm hungry. Look. Oh, hi, John. So it seems someone came knocking on her door last night. Oh, really? Who is her? It sounds gossipy. Okay, you must fill me in, because I really don't know. Seems someone came knocking on her door. Oh gosh, no, don't tell me that. It's gonna trigger me. Did someone come in my yard last night? Did somebody do something in my house? Dude, I was actually stopped. I'm triggered. I actually had this, I stayed up for almost 2 months with like a gun in my hand, okay, like a fucking psycho. Uh, because somebody was fucking with me. And someone stole something from my home and everything. That was the proof. Like, haha, I took this. I came in your home. You know? And they left things in my home. And no, I don't know. That's what I say. You treat you. I feel like, who is her? Who are we talking about? I'm so sorry, John. I don't know. I feel like saying sorry to you. So sorry, John. It's probably not the same her. It probably has nothing to do with me, but you triggered me. Either way, I'm gonna go outside and look for prints now. Like a fucking Eskimo. Up and put my suit on, my snowsuit. Okay. Spend my Christmas tracking someone. I don't know. I wanna do like an old ritual. I want to go out there and bump into someone that deserves it and then just like get cold and have to. I'm so sorry. I have to use your body for warmth. Slides in. Ah, yes. I'm so sorry. I have to survive. So go fuck yourself. Hello, you're the perfect person. Okay, I'm ready to to do that. Bathe in the warm blood. If I'm cold, I would do this. It's funny too. Humans are naturally, instinctively designed to eat themselves or other people, like when they're going to die. Like truly, like a survival skill, but it's deep in the core, like a seed that cracks open when it happens to trigger, and it's something with your metabolic. Oh, my ex knows what it's called. A metabolic state, and you actually start to your body will consume your own muscle tissues to do this, and you actually crave human flesh and you need to eat it. It's like that pregnancy shit where they were like, do you eat borax? And I'm like, fuck no, why would I do that? Because I'm pregnant. This is batshit crazy. Are you serious? I don't want to be pregnant ever again. Having a baby makes me dumb enough to eat soap. I don't want this job. Oh fuck, this is crazy. I took this shit hella serious that day. I don't know. That was the craziest interview of my life. Oh my god, yeah. Me and my ex-husband. I'm pregnant. I'm chilling. They're like, "Hi, Nicole. It's 2 months in, and we have to do an HIV test." I said, "Whoa, for what? What happened?" I was like, "Do you suspect? What is wrong with me?" And they're like, "Oh, no, 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 don't worry. It's the law." I'm like, "Oh, why is it a law?" And they're like, "Because we want to let you know if you're HIV positive, so you have the choice to terminate the baby." And I was like, "You give me a choice? That's kind of crazy." I was like, "Okay." And they're like, "Well, not all babies will be born with it, so you got a chance." And I was like, "That's crazy." I was like, continue. I'm like panicking because like I have panic disorder. I got all sorts of issues. I've never even been out the house, and I'm like married and shit. I like did all this right. I got married and had a baby, and now this lady's fucking freaking me out. She could see it. I don't know. It scared me. And I'm like thinking back. I'm like, I've always used a condom every single fucking time in my life. What's happening? And I'm scared. I don't know because then this is the only guy that I ever did, and I'm like, if I do, it's because of him. It's a he's of a fucking heart attack. Okay, I'm gonna explode, and I have a baby, so I'm like, chill, just chill. I rub my little tummy, and then don't worry, we got this. So we do this. They fuck up. Of course, they missed the vein. No, they went through and through. Okay, and they swelled me up. That was the one I cried for like 20 minutes because I knew he was gonna fuck it up royally. All right, he made my arm go like I swear a golf ball was in my fucking elbow, and I was like, "Thanks for making me look like I fucked up on my own fucking heroin. You make me not only look like a drug addict, but a sloppy one. Ugh." God. If I was doing it, I wouldn't fucking miss the vein. You're right. Fucking idiots. I told you I needed the baby needle. He's like, no, you'll be okay. I'm like, through and through, bitch. Okay, but anyways, it was a free clinic. So this is all negligence and shit. You know what I mean? You can watch it all unfold. So then I don't know. The test goes out. I forget all about this because it was just a panic attack. So it was all pocketed back up as whoa. That's all crazy. That's not real, right? So then when the test comes back, I open that Jack in the Box, pops back up, and I'm like, ah. And you know what happens to me? Oh my God! Do you know what happens to us? I'm gonna say me and my ex simultaneously. We're in the office together, and he's like, "You might want to be alone for this." And I said, "Why? What the fuck is wrong?" And he's like, "Do you want to be alone?" I said, "No, it's fine." I said, "Whatever the fuck you say to me, I have to say to him afterwards. Tell me what the fuck's wrong." Because I'm like, am I killing somebody today? Am I killing two people today? Are you making me a double, like two birds in one stone? Is this happening to me right now? At 18, am I dying? Are you doing this? You know what I mean? I did it right and I got killed. Are you serious? And then he's like, you're positive. And I was like, oh, noodle. Okay, I couldn't even attack. I was just weak. Weak. And I was like, how is this possible? And my ex stands up. He's thinking, how? And then he's like, oh my God, I am so sorry. And I was like, the actual fuck? I said, what do you mean you're sorry? What do you mean you're sorry? I said, it's not real. It's not true. It's not true. I said, what? And he's like, you're not. He's like, no, I'm so sorry. He even holds the thing up and he's like, it's not you. You're Miss Sachs. I'm so sorry, Miss Sachs. Oh my God, I am so sorry, ma'am. Mrs. Sachs, I am so sorry. Here, this is your paper. I have no idea how they got switched. He says, I thought for sure you. I am so sorry, Miss Sachs. He's like, I'll give you a moment. And I'm like, I was dead, dude. I was like, I didn't even. I was like, I need to go to 7-Eleven and get a hot dog with a lot of chili cheese and a bag of Cheetos, and I need to just eat something. I need to get the fuck out of here and go cry this off because that guy just fucking ruined my life and then brought it back by law. By law, this happened to me. And it was all fuck up. I mean, how do you do that? How do you do that to somebody? I mean, poor person, whoever that was. But I feel like they did something to deserve that. But I did not. Okay, I married somebody. I didn't unsheathe the weapon until it was time to make the baby. And I didn't make the baby until I got the marriage. This is the song. First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes the baby and the baby carriage. Okay, people? So it's like, I did not deserve that one, right? Not even the drama of it. Oh, God. I forgot it. I had to literally blank it. I never even remembered it happened. And then, like, 15 years later, my ex actually talks about it. He's like, do you remember that time the doctor fucked up with the paperwork and we were like about to pass, pass out and just want to die because we got AIDS but we didn't? And I'm like, yeah, I forgot about that one. I, I forgot about that one. Yeah, no, life is dirty. No, I'm still on the fucking. No, I'm right back to it. That shit gave me PTSD. That event. The whole fucking thing, even down to when I gave them the blood, he fucked up my arm. Ugh, my law. Oh my God. You people are terrible. Okay. But it was funny though. When the baby was born, they're like, bring her over here so we can fill her up with all these vaccines. God damn, they vaccinated my kid up until they were 14 in Canada. And then my kid's been in Canada since they were a baby. So vaccine day would always come. And I'm like, you don't got to get it. You already got it. They're like, why? I'm like, America's crazy. They like 1 month in, like literally like 8 vaccines. I was like, it's like we're ready for the military over there. Everybody's built for war there. They're ready until like 14. This is when I don't know, Canada starts catching up at 14. I don't know why I'm thinking like this. Either way, that story is a fucking horror story. Christmas is a good day to tell horror stories. That's from when I was 18, literally. I cannot believe that. My heart and soul. I didn't even believe him. That's why he even showed me the papers. I was like, he's fucking with me. I was like, reality's broken for me right now. I can't even trust what this man is saying. I can't even believe that he's saying it. I, look, no, you must look, please, Nicole, look. I look and I'm like, oh my God. I wanted to cry, but I couldn't. I don't know. I'm a bulletproof person. And I had a baby in me. I had all these hormones. I was like, I'm going to explode right now. I was like, I need more than a minute. I was like, I need more than a minute. Instead of like a 40-year old, I need more than a minute. And I walked out. And I was like, I told my ex, I start crying as I'm leaving. And I'm like, I need to do something. I need to get. He's like, he starts coming because he already knows if I don't cry, I'm gonna fucking explode. Okay, so it's like, yes, no. He could tell. He's like, oh shit, it's explosion time. I gotta go. I gotta go. I don't know. We ran out that office together. I didn't care to go back. I had got the news. I figured they gonna finish the paperwork. They don't need me for nothing else. They brought me in to deliver me death news or something. Well, no, it was just to tell me the results. But I feel like they just dragged me out to fuck with me. Anger. That's what I say. Was he drunk? How does he do that? Whatever. Okay. I feel like maybe now I've let it go. I feel like if I told my brother all these stories, he would be like, how did that happen? I told him the story about when I died. And I was like, Flynn Rider, this is the story of how I died. Yes, I tell him about it, and no one told him. I was like, why didn't anyone tell you this story? What the fuck is that? How come people didn't share my story, my tale? Ow! What the fuck is that? I hate when the cards slap me. Listen. It doesn't happen often. What's wrong with you, cards? Moonology. I don't know. It's making me think of my ex. He's telling me to shut my mouth. Either way, point is that I get a lot of negligence whenever I go medical places. So it's no surprise, right? And everything designed to, like, I don't know. Oh my God, the despair. The despair fumed over both of us. Like, there was no need to want to choke him and kill him for what he did. He didn't do anything, right? But there was no need to do it even if he had. Because he was like, I'm going to kill myself. This is the only thing that would get me to kill myself. I feel like, and it still wouldn't, but maybe at that age it would have. Who knows? But I feel like my ex-husband, no, I feel like he wouldn't need to. What's the point of living life? Right? As a woman, I feel like a woman could be alright. Men are more susceptible to being driven by their tenderloin slab. Right? They're like, yeah, I gotta put this in anything. Shampoo bottles, buttholes, that man's mouth. That makes me think of the guy I once dated. I dated a man once. Yeah. Oh, I got him good. He reported me. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm a fucking derp. This is why I keep telling me he's a fucking bobo. He reported me to get my video down because I told him, haha, joke's on you. Delete it all you want. I still have it. And it's on my shit. So then he reports it. And he gets it taken down. But because what I exactly said 6 hours before he even did it, or maybe 2 hours before he did it, before he even does it, I said that he's going to end up reporting it and they're going to take it down because his video is shit. And I'm saying what's on his video. Okay, his words, not mine. I'm using his toxicity, not me. So I actually did get the video removed, right? But they said it's because the person I duetted with broke codes and violations. So they got themselves in trouble by trying to report me. Too funny. As I say, don't fuck with me. Leave me alone. Like, give me what I want or leave me the fuck alone. You know what I mean? I can't leave you alone until I get what I want. So I feel like make it happen. I don't know. That's how I gotta see it. Yeah, give a bitch closure before she gets it herself. Yeah, she's gonna get it herself. Okay. But so what did I do now? I'm like, oh, well, then if it's because of him and not me, then let me just take off his audio so that way it's not offensive. We don't have to hear those offensive cocksuckers that are on his channel. And we don't have to hear him with his repetitive shit that's like no one's paying attention to because no one listens to you. That's why you repeat yourself so much. All right, but you want to lead people, leading the fucking dummies over there. Yeah, sure you do. No, you just want your dick sucked. These people do something. I feel like I dated a man once. No, he like ruined dating for me, straight up. I'm only gonna end up dating if it happens by mistake. Accident. I accidentally dated a man once. That's gonna be the only type of man I end up with. It's just facts now, because I'm just not interested. Nope, because they all could do exactly what he did. And then they could all end up being exactly like my ex-husband. So now it's like, damn, no thank you. Like I told this one person that I tried to date. I tried to date a man once. I have that guy too. We'll label him that. I tried to date a guy once. All he did was pretend to like me for 2 years. And it was just to try to hurt my feelings. I don't know. And he like logged into my arcade and stole things from me or something like this, or he knows somebody that did, and he thinks I care. So he's all like, I don't want to tell her. I don't give a shit. Like, I've been through worse. Digital belongings, if that's all you value, what good are you to this world? What purpose are you here for? What are you doing? You're breathing our air for what reason? To go listen to some music at a concert and pretend like you're deep? Pathetic. Waste of time, waste of space, and you waste your life because you know it. Merry fucking Christmas. Here's my Christmas card to you. I tried to date a guy once who just pretended to like me for 2 years only to hurt my feelings. Intentionally. I feel like karma's an ice spike this winter, this season, this year, 2022. Go fuck you. Okay? Go fuck yourself. Like you always do. Okay? I feel like a lot of people ruined my life, or have tried. They all have a hand in it. I told this one guy who was fucking with me too. I told him, I said, you know that when I'm buying everybody a really nice car when I decide to, and when I do this, I'm gonna buy everyone that got me here one, including people like you. Guys, I'm gonna get you the right car that you need. This is why my boss got a car. I got her off my list already. She's already off the Christmas list. Everybody wants a car this year for Christmas. Okay? But not everybody deserves the cars they want. Okay? But I know everybody's dream car. Listen, that's my job. All right? Purple Lamborghini. I am the Lamborghini. Do you see? I don't know how to explain that. I am the dragon that the whore rides on. Okay, I don't know why y'all thought the whore was a woman. Right? But either way, the three-headed dragon, the beast, I feel like this is me. I don't know. That's why Christmas is whack. It's all about buying shit. A lot of people not. That's the thing. People like it. They're bad people. Everybody's fucking bad, disgusting filth. And they all put tons of makeup on and hide it. And they all put wigs on and hide it. They put fake nails on and hide it. They all do drugs. They all do everything terrible. They like, I dated a man once. He like went off and married a 16-year-old and has like a closet wife. And she like blows him in his sleep and shit. Ew, that's illegal. They like purchased it for him. Do you know what I mean? And she's probably indigenous. Do you know what I mean? Because he got a particular flavor after fucking with me. And now, oh, Sweet 16 is here. Get rid of that one. 16-year-old sister. You fucking sister fucker. Alright? Who's who? We're working in the dark. Alright? As I say, Merry fucking Christmas. Mama Krampus is here. And I'm gonna give you diarrhea. I caught with a poop stick. Alright? Me and my daddy. I don't know. Me and Nicolas Cage, we fight crime. But no. No. I didn't get the cool dad. Which is why I am the way I am. So it's like, I don't know why people fuck with me. I always tell them, you'll never be like my dad. I'm so sorry. Yeah, no, Raven. Pull my hood up, all right? But I'm wearing the white robe most of the time, but I got the purple one all the damn time. And my nickname in high school was Legs. Okay, because legs for days over here. Every day is leg day for Nikki. Nikki's got the nicest legs. Listen, everybody wanted me to do something with these gams. No, I feel like I'm not a sex symbol. I'm not interested in that. I'm smart. I actually think and do things. I don't need to do that. They do. I'm gonna go think about something important so that way, I don't know, I feel fulfilled in my life regardless of what's going on around me because I can't control the world. I can only control myself. So I make sure to satisfy myself with what I want to do and not what society tells me to do. It's just that fucking simple. And I'm a good person, even though I have a terrible, dark dad. I feel like the darkest dad you fucking could never be. That's why you're chump change to me no matter what you've done. I laugh at you. Okay? Because you're the one that looks up to my dad, and I'm the one that looks down to him. You see your role, you see your place, you see your level, you see your floor, you see your guidance, you see the chain of command, you see the order of operation. Okay? Do you see it? The proof is in the pudding. Cocksuckers. Cocksucker pudding. And I feel like cum pudding. This is what a lot of people are doing. There's a lot of men sitting around. Okay, listen, I dated a man once. He's like in this club where they just literally all blow each other and swallow each other's cum. Yes, and they do this little ritual every year where they like take a girl and a dog. Hmm. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go there. This is a psychic channel. This is all psychic messages and all for entertainment purposes. Merry Christmas, everybody. Have a happy New Year. This is for fun. Get your popcorn. Okay, entertainment only. Okay, so they actually. Oh, trigger warning. I do have to maybe put it. Yeah, you know what they do? They go kidnap a girl and then they rape her with a dog because they have no interest in the girl. All right, and they send this one man. We'll call him the Callman. The Cowman. The Cowman. Yeah, we'll call him that. Right? They send him out there to go find a girl, and then they proceed to collect her and do the ritual. And the dog don't want to do it. All right, the dog does want to go on a walk. You fucking idiot, Callman. Call man. Let me call that man. Yeah. So either way, point is that I dated a man once, ended up being a really, really, really gross person. Okay. Oh, but he says he spared me. And I'm like, did you? I don't think you realize that no one gives a fuck about what you say. They do what they want. Eat shit. So I repeat, a bunch of people came up in my house and did a bunch of crazy shit. So I really hope no one came to my door last night. I feel like if they did, there'd better be a fucking, I mean, like, no. I feel like that person owes me much more than a fucking apology. They owe me their fucking soul. How about that? It's just that simple. And I guess what? I don't want it. Keep it. It's disgusting. You're disgusting. Your whole fucking life, your whole existence is disgusting. And I saw your future. Okay? You're just gonna keep trying, and that's why I figured out another way. So go for it. And I want to say, no, like, I don't know, people get all sensitive about suicide or something like this. And I feel like this guy basically, he's so worried about me coming after him that he's trying to kill himself. And it's like, understand people. How am I supposed to care after what they did to me? I just told you what they do. How am I supposed to care if any of them take their lives? I don't think they belong here. I think they belong somewhere else. And I think they're the perfect person to handle themselves. So if they take themselves out, that's their decisions. I feel like, yeah, you never know what a person's going through, but that doesn't mean that anyone is to blame if it ever happens. And you really don't ever know the dark side of everybody. Okay, the dark side of Twitch, we'll call it. Usually people die and kill themselves out of guilt. Okay, not depression. They're depressed because of the guilt. Depression is a symptom. It's a spin-off of a major issue. And everybody tries to focus on depression so that we can't identify the major issue because nobody wants to talk about the major issue. Because the major issues are usually something horrible. Like I said, they picked the wrong one. Okay? I ain't too shy to say the shit that you do. And he leaves it on his Instagram. Anyone that follows Mr. Kalman, Mr. Kalman, Mr. Cool Cow, anyone that follows him on Instagram, his personal one, okay, you can see it all. He talks about it. Okay, he sits there and makes fun of the girls that they kidnapped to do this to because they come back like, "What? What'd you do? Why'd you ghost me?" And it's because they ran their little game train on them. Some of them actually run train. They film it all too, and then they post it and make money off of it. And this is where it burns me. Because how dare you? How dare you? How dare you? And how dare you? How dare you? Get ready. It's Christmas. Merry Christmas. You shall receive your gifts. Okay? Santa didn't bring coal. No, no. Coal's right here. Hi, I'm Nicole. Okay? No, Mrs. Claus is staying home. Right? But I want to say the gift itself is going to be reality. Okay? I can feel it in the air. Okay? I can hear it in your voice. Okay? You're going to end up getting raided because you've already been watched. I came in late and I just figured it out super fast and impressed everybody. I are artistic and then artistic. I am autistic. I are artistic? Okay, this is wait, did you say I are artistic? No, Nicole, we said you are autistic. Oh, well, what is our being autistic do? We'll figure that out. Oh yeah, we'll figure it out all right. Give Nicole time and she'll figure it out. So I figured it out, whoever that guy is. You know what I mean? That's why everything I do, it doesn't actually get taken down or anything. It, only if it has something to do with this guy. Like, you know what I mean? He's the only reason why the video got taken down because of what the content he's talking on there. And then he was like, "Oh shit." You know what I mean? Oh, it's too funny. And then that was a video that got himself a little bit of views too. You know what I mean? He was a little excited about that. I was like, no, I gotta have to take that away from you. Yeah, surprise. Okay. Okay, I fucked up his Twitter. You know, I fucked up his TikTok. And I want to say I fucked up his job, but I really didn't do anything there. I would never, I don't know, I don't fuck with people's jobs. I don't cross over and go to people's jobs and fuck with their money, their livelihood. I don't know his situation, and I feel like that's the one thing that I would justify him for if he was to ever come after me because he lost his job because I did something to him that was unjustified. Like I went over to his job and then he loses his job, or I called his job and he lost his job. I feel like if someone did that to me, I'd be like, you crossed the line that no, I'm coming for you. Do you see what I'm saying? So I would never do that to somebody. I am the golden rule. So I do this naturally. I have to make the decision to not treat people the way I want to be treated. And that's why I end up getting like bullied to like a certain extent. And I have so much patience because I don't actually I don't know how to explain that. You know what I mean? The golden rule. I always will treat people the way I want to be treated, regardless of how they're treating me. I have to handle it. And that's why if you don't, two wrongs don't make a right, right? This is the math. This works with reality and physics, people. You apply this to your life. And when you do this, it just causes more problems. So you have to avoid doing this, which is to I feel like work around it and not do two wrongs. You have to find the right way no matter how hard it is. That's why no one ever does it because it's hard or it takes time and it takes patience. So no one can do it or no one wants to do it. Everybody, you know what I mean? Either way, not me. I don't got time to waste. Listen, I feel like I've been in a cage for 16 years and now I finally been let out and I got a lot of shit that I want to do. So it's like I did not deserve this or have time for this. So, but I took care of it. Okay. The mirror card. Mirroring each other's self-image relationship reflects our wounds and introspection. That's my Christmas this year. I don't know what I want for breakfast. You know that? I think I do want eggs with potatoes. I might go to the corner. Oh, I don't know what time they open. I don't know. They'll probably be open by the time I'm done with this reading. I feel like having an egg with potatoes. But I have only one egg left, I believe. I ran out of eggs just now. Like just yesterday, I think. I have one egg left and I think my kid used it. It was like one egg ain't gonna do nothing for breakfast. I had one egg is for baking. Okay. Oh, it's the weather. Right? I even got gift cards to the grocery store. That's the first person I've seen. What time is it? 9:20. Either way. What do you mean? Ah, what did I push? Oh shit, I might have fucked someone up here. I thought I'm artistic. Oh gosh, no. I'm just happy to be here. I don't know. Are you the type of dude that thinks a woman's only happy when she's getting dick? Bitch, please. I got the opposite of dick. I repel it, and it makes me happier. Okay. No. So your inflammations are terrible. You should just learn to speak direct because you make no fucking sense all the damn time. And it's because you're trying to be persuasive, elusive, something. I can't understand your hints. And I'm actually offended that you would think that my livelihood rests on penis. Bah! Congratulations, you made me blow out my mic. That mic is fragile. It needs a break now. That's funny. You that type of dude? Sucks for you. That's your business, though. Like I said, we can be friends, though. But know who you are. Know what you are. Okay. My private photo here. Hello, past. Okay, I don't know about your private photo. You never even put a link, so I can appreciate that. I see it as you just troll for fun. Like you're a pretend robot. And I think that's kind of funny. Okay. Maybe you're hoping, maybe you only activate if someone talks to you. That laugh was haunting. Good. Okay. May it haunt you forever. Cocksucker. Because I feel like everything happens for a reason. Okay, that laugh was legit. Okay, that was the most natural reaction. I'm a natural reactor. What's the point of not naturally reacting? And what's the point of holding back? Because who the fuck cares what happens with other people? No one cares about you in the end. You know what I mean? Like, we're all here on ourselves. Like, this is that time period. It might not have always been like this, so we kind of like hope that it isn't and we pretend it's not. But no, everybody's on their own. I feel like a lot of people, I want to say, Family Feud, being the board, a lot of people are alone today and sad as fuck. And I come on here happy and people think it's because I got dick. Get real. My only shot at having dick, I made sure to fucking step on it last night and tell them to go fuck themselves and take that dick and shove it up their own ass. Go get a clonadong and go fuck yourself with it. You and your friends. Let's have them all run train on you. How about that? All right? Okay, so hello. I'm here. Hi. Timestamps. This is a request, and it's from Dylan. And it's, what secrets do your neighbors keep from you? So I'm hoping that I don't have to resonate with a pile, because when I resonate with a pile, I start the shit talk. Because no, what's the point of holding back? Listen, we can see what they've done. Now let's have our fun. Because we can't change what's been done, but we can have fun with it, and we can make the best out of it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We can ride that wave. You know what I mean? Turn that frown upside down, turn our lemons into lemonade. And I was like, and I'm that person who can do that, I feel like, easily. And it makes me happy. So either way, what secrets, all right, do your neighbors keep from you? We have option one, belly, downtown. Option two, chain smokers, selfie. And option three, journey, wheel in the sky keeps on turning. Oh, I don't know where I eat tomorrow. I try. I can't actually do the rasp. I'm sorry, Mom, I failed. I'll try again next time. Oh, darn. Okay. It's like when you lose a game that you didn't know you were playing, and if you knew that that was a game to be played, you would have said no from the start. You would have been like, no, thank you. Right? So I was going to say, go ahead and pick your picks, and it's going to be about 30 minutes per pile, and I will see you there. And Merry Christmas, everybody. That doesn't watch the shuffle time, looking for timestamps. Okay. Have a happy Christmas. Happy Christmas, Julie. Happy Christmas. Okay, yes, have a happy Christmas. Okay, hold on. I'm coming option one. I have a feeling. Wait, I don't know what Dylan would pick. He's not a smoker, but he usually goes with option number two. I don't know if he likes rock. I know he doesn't like country, but I don't think he knows who Belly is because he's local. Nobody knows who Belly is. I'm so sorry, Belly. Nobody knows who the fuck you are. You can do as many duets as you want, right? But nobody's ever gonna fucking respect you. You're just gonna have to keep ghostwriting. I'm so sorry. I know if everyone knew that Belly writes for all those motherfuckers, they would be like, wow. All right. And he's like, yeah, no, but if it's me doing it, he's like, hey, Drake, you want something? He's like, sure. He like sells to everybody. All right. This is for entertainment purposes. I'm a psychic and the world doesn't believe in psychics. Prove it. It's an entertainment, right? We have to call this one entertainment because I'm spilling the beans. I'm spilling out secrets. All right. I'm a high priestess, but I know how to save my ass. Mm. I read about high priestess energy, like I went researching the whole concept and different figures and different things, right? They tell me that as the high priestess that I'm always gonna never like to settle with a man and I'm just gonna have a bunch of consorts. I was like, ew. I was like, I'm not a high priestess at all then, because that is gross. I was like, I keep my honey to myself. What the fuck kind of a I was like a high horsestress. Ha 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 a high yeah, no, someone who's like a fucking whore who just like wishes they were a high priestess. I feel like, yeah, no, it's something like this. Yeah, that's funny. Okay, okay, okay. I gotta focus. Let's see. Yeah, I bet that laugh was haunting. I'm gonna keep looking at that one. Good. Option one, belly. Okay. So I want to say, what secrets do your neighbors keep from you? We got Dev in the dark and Belly downtown. I feel like they can hear your music. And I feel like if you have sex, they hear you. I feel like if you masturbate, they hear you. If you ever did masturbate, maybe they've heard you. I don't know. This makes me think they must tap your house. I feel like they hear you when you masturbate. Whoever this is, your neighbor. I feel like so this is making me think of indoor neighbor, a room neighbor, a house neighbor. Okay? They don't tell you this. All right. And I want to say they try drugs. They do drugs. Hand of hand of cards. I feel like risky drugs, shooting up. Okay, so something about someone that shoots up that you know. What secrets do your neighbors keep from you? Maybe your neighbors shoot up. Oh, whoa, secrets about them. This is wow. I didn't anticipate this one. I saw the secrets like that they know, like from seeing something, because this is my perspective, right? This is how I'm going into this with my mind because that's what makes the most sense. Like your neighbors saw something and they keep it from you. No, no, this is like their secrets. This is people you live with, even. I feel like they're close to you somehow because they can hear you. You share walls. Wow. This person's not a minor for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. No, they're a fake mentor figure. I don't know who they are. Oh, oh, whoever your neighbor is. Oh man, they're such a fucking fake. The owl card. I feel like they're the type that pretend to be psychic, but they smoke meth to do it. So they have no idea how to actually behave on it. They're hella skittish. I feel like they tweak out, and I feel like and they're always like um having panic always, because I feel like, yeah, no, this person doesn't have anxiety at all. They have paranoia because they have a psychic, a very psyche, or maybe a good one, but they got to use this drug to pull it out of them. And then because they use this drug, they're like, I'm unstable and crazy. And they can't make sense of any of the shit they're saying. Okay. So what do your neighbors keep from you that they do this? The wisdom card. We got owls, lots of owls. So I feel like this person, because they're on drugs, I feel like I don't even know what the fuck they are. They might have wisdom. I feel like, fuck. How many fucking dicks do they gotta suck to get it out of them? You know, like, no, no, no. You know what I mean? This person does some type of witchcraft too. This person's a witch. I feel like male or female, they like to swallow semen. Ho, ho, ho. So I feel like this is, if this is a girl, she will always run off and go blow somebody for a pick me up, for some energy, a 5 hour energy. All right, this is a man. Okay, I feel like it's drugs. I feel like this guy will, yeah, no, this guy ends up getting blowjobs for drugs and shit. Blowjobs and drugs go hand in hand. Dick and drugs go hand in hand. All right, but not pussy. All right, the only time we involve the pussy is when we involve grams, lots and lots of drugs. And I mean, they stuff those motherfuckers. You know what I mean? It's a lot more expensive than whatever $20 crack rock your fucking your neighbor smokes. All right, basically, whoever your neighbor is, I feel like they're a man. The fox card, they might be homeless and they're staying with you or something. The music card, they like music. Adaptation, I feel like they're basically homeless. They're bumming off someone. They're not homeless like they're on the street. They're bumming off someone. The box, they just sit around all day watching TV, playing cards, basically playing video games, watching TV, going downtown to score some crack or some meth or even some fucking cocaine, and they freebase it. They don't even snort it. They freebase that shit. I feel like this person, if they openly tell you, I love cocaine, they're only saying the shiny side because they do love cocaine because it equals freebase. They're like, I can't live without freebase. This person, I feel like they might have a couple missing teeth. If they don't, they're about to. And I feel like, so if you see someone pop up with a missing tooth, okay, no, no. They've done put too much chemical in their mouth and on their gums, and they've lost some teeth. Okay, destiny. No, this is their destiny. We gotta leave them with this. They're meant to be behind a dumpster, always sucking a dick. I feel like, so I don't know who's living with them. I feel like, but they're just living with them as for a place to stay. They could be kicked out any day. It's always a risk. Everything's always a risk. So I feel like this. I feel like this neighbor. It doesn't hide this from you. Destiny, enemy. They don't like you. Adaptation. A new start is coming. The mirror. I feel like this person likes to sit there and stare at themselves in the mirror all day and like blow themselves kisses and shit. Do you know what I mean? Like they're so obsessed with looking at themselves. The hummingbird. Okay, what else do we have? We need to reset. What secrets do your neighbors keep from you? Cleanse, purify, and protect the physical body. Power symbol. Okay, well, we got maybe a different neighbor now chiming in. Mentor. They are a mentor figure. Okay, so they pretend to be a mentor figure. That means they pretend to be a parent. So this is somebody that's like a fake father to someone. You think it's their dad, but it's totally not. It's like if it's a boy, it's their man whore. If it's a girl, it's their girl whore. And I feel like I don't know how they got him. I feel like it's their son. Straight up. I feel like that's how they got them. If this person has a lot of money, they purchased that person. If they're poor, they've created it. Okay? And I feel like if there's no parent, if it's a single parent, that parent destroyed the other one so that they could keep this child for that purpose. They groomed this child if they get it, I mean, regardless of whether they purchased it or not. Live the box. They stare at the TV all day. They have an old television. These are clues. They have an old TV. I feel like they don't got a flat screen. No, they do not. Not at all. They got an old TV. This is a high. Yeah, no, the risk. No, this is a big clue. I feel like they want to talk to you. They want to tell you this. Okay, they do like your music. The other person doesn't. I feel like the person that owns them doesn't. Okay, so now this could be any type of neighbor. It could be one. How did they hear you having sex then? Okay, I guess we're gonna have to take that one. That one's only in cases that's if you resonated with having the person live in the same house as you. Now, if you don't have that situation, like say you're all alone, right? That part's not for you. Then, be happy because I feel you would like some privacy. I'm sure. I don't know if you want to moan. You like, oh my gosh. I feel like that's what it is. Maybe if you ever gave it a shot with being vocal while you masturbated, they heard you. It happens, guys. I don't know. I'm told people like to hear me masturbate. So it's like I feel like if that happened, I'd be like, I, did you like it? What else am I supposed to add? How did you like it? Okay, was it good? There's no going back. You've heard what you've heard. Do you like it? Okay. Okay. Don't be shy, because I would love to know. All right, I take criticism. Take criticism well when I'm ready for it. When I ask for it. Either the box card. I thought the screen was dying. So in the spider, this person spies on you, listens to you, watches you. They may have, if they're a next door neighbor, like y'all share a wall. That's more of that. I feel like that means it could be indoors or just units. You know what I mean? Like there's a wall shared. Now, for those of you that live like alone in a home and there's no wall shared, like there's an isolation to you, I feel like everyone applies to this portion. And this is where you chime in. You don't apply to the other portion. Yes. Okay, so either way, power symbol. I feel like mentor. I feel like they just pretend to be this person's father, basically, regardless. They're not a real father. Or I feel like father figure or mother figure. I feel like some of you, this is a woman. Hand of cards is a wild card. I feel like you might think it's a woman and it's really a man, or you might think it's a man and it's really a woman. Like it's wild card, or it just could be a man or a woman. Their gender is irrelevant. This is your neighbor. I feel like if they got some type of age difference to them and they look like a mother and son or a father and son or a mother and daughter or a father and daughter. You know what I mean? The dynamic. But there's no other parent, and that other parent's dead. They're gone. And that other parent, oh gosh, what secrets do your neighbors keep from you? Oh wow, oh wow, oh wow. So this person, they try to talk to you. And I feel like if you do anything, I feel like you might be psychic. They hear conversations of you. They can't help it. They like to listen to you. I feel like you help this person somehow. You might even make this person fall asleep. You give this person comfort. I feel like a mother energy if you're a woman, father energy if you're a dad. They like your energy. They feel safe now that you're there. Do you know what I mean? They feel watched. They feel some type of overlook or protection. They feel like you just being there. They've been able to see a change in something. And I feel like, and you help this person sleep. This person doesn't really sleep very much. I feel like they kind of, they've detached. This is like maybe a socio sociopath. Is that how you pronounce it? Social. I don't feel like I want to call it sociopath. Like it's a person who sucks with socializing, so they're like a path, like a warpath. They're crazy about it. I don't know, but I think it's sociopath. Yeah. Either way, it's something like this. Like they don't really have a connection to their own identity because of what they've been groomed, how they've been groomed and trained to be as like a son or whatever they've been trained to groom to be for this person. Do you know what I mean? A lot of you, it's sex, all just for sex. So they're like some type of little sex slave for them. And like I said, most are purchased, I feel like, but depending on where you live or depending on their money or their pockets, this person was either purchased or created. So that's why it could be their direct relative, maybe even stolen from another relative, like it's their aunt or uncle, and they took their brother's kid because they weren't fit. Like, you know what I mean? Something like this has happened, and that person's used them and groomed them. They've had them since they were young enough. I want to say the age of 8. This is all they need. I don't know. I feel like, and they're very cruel. So this person will get hurt if they try to talk to you. You've been sensing this, maybe. You had the wrong neighbor. I feel like you maybe suspected this one. Maybe you suspected all your neighbors because you were humming in on this. This person can tell that you're psychic. And basically, they see it as because you are psychic and you're supposed to be the one that helps them somehow. I don't know how you help them. The mentor. They seek you. They look for you. They ask for you. It's like the expression, ask for a teacher and they'll appear. So I feel like this neighbor has wished for you, someone like, wished for you. It ends up being you personally as a person. You, hi, I am so and so. It ends up being you, but they wish for you to come and have something come to help them. I feel like they didn't think it was you. They did not wake up when they saw you. No, the destiny card. They feel like I feel like they feel like you're not their hero. They're hoping for a hero. They need a hero. And I feel like, and you might not be what they're expecting as a hero. The hummingbird. I feel like if you're not tiny, I feel like your energy is at least like that's how people see you at first. You seem very tiny and quiet or something, and you're not. I feel like you're very vibrant and colorful, and I feel like and you're a force to be reckoned with. The horse card, that's why I say you're someone that can attack and protect yourself. So either way, you have some knowledge, you have some insight, you have some way to help this neighbor. I feel like, but just being you, the wisdom, you have to somehow buzz around and talk about your wisdom and things like this. And I don't know, this person sees it, I feel like, enemy. Their person does not like you because they know that you are going to fuck up the groom. You know what I mean? You're going to fuck up their head. Their head has been groomed. And I feel like, surprise, I feel like whoever this person is, they cannot be groomed. They can be, and they'll maintain it. But I feel like that's all they're doing. Inside, they have their own thoughts still, whoever this is. They've maintained their freedom. This wild horse card. I feel like, but in this thing, but I feel like they just keep it quiet. The Cobra card. Yeah, no, they keep it quiet. So it's like this is somebody where their handler thinks they're in control, but they're not. This person has free will still. Still. They've held on to it. Hope. And I feel like, and you're it, the uncreated. Okay, yeah. I've been, that's why I said, most of you, this person was purchased. Okay, they were not created. Okay, so it's not, okay, we can take that extra layer off, yeah. But some of you, they are. Okay, so that layer still exists. We don't have to focus on it so much because it's already said. I don't know. It's part of figuring out the whole piece, the puzzle. Anyway, enemy card, an adaptation. So this person didn't like you at first. No, this person liked you at first. And then once they realized, okay, their handler met you, talked to you, they like you. Oh, you know what I mean? Because they're not expecting you to be this person. They're not expecting you to be able to do anything for this. And I feel like, but you do. You somehow, they turn into an enemy. They realize that their man bitch or woman slave or whatever likes you. And they're like, they already know that's the person that's gonna make that person want to break free. Oh, how I want to be free. Yes, that's what I say, the fox card. And this person knows somehow they worry. Okay, the person the older, you know what I mean, the mentor figure of your neighbors here. They something with PCs. They might like PCs, or they talked to you about graphics cards. This is a clue. Okay, so a lot of you, this is somebody that that should take a chance, risk being strategic options. I feel like this person tried to spy on you for sure. They have. If you ever leave your, I don't know, they somehow do. Maybe there's a microphone and a vent somewhere in your home. They've broken in and maybe installed it. I feel like before you moved in, this wasn't about you. This was already there because I don't know. And this person has access to it. This is how they hear you. They're not all of you. This is anywhere now. Anyone that has a connection to your house, so they could be on your block. They could be anyone. Someone that this person used to date, that used to live, like whoever used to live in your unit or building or even your house. They used to date someone that put it there and they still have access to it. And this is them. Okay. They're like they're someone that owns a human being. Okay, these are their secrets. So this is a neighbor, but it goes. I feel like I don't know. I feel like it just in your area. I don't know. Maybe just your neighborhood. I feel like you'll know by the clues who this person is. So basically, let's expand your mind, whoever you are. And we need to not isolate it to like a direct neighbor or the traditional sense of your next door neighbor. It's just someone in your community, locally, physically. Okay, and they something about, I want to say, radiant sapphires. It's not about how I get the message, it's about the fact that I get the message. All right, so this person does something with computers openly. This is bait. They want to sell you a PC so that they can spy on you. It's all hacked up and souped up and ready. Yeah, and it's terrible. It's stolen too. It's because I feel like they want to spy on you, what you're doing. I don't know. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. The lady card, yeah, and whoever this is, they're hella fucking impractical. So they're sketchy, they're skittish. This is the person that shoots up, but they have man slaves, woman slaves, girl slaves. They have a squaw, something like this. They have someone, and I feel like the uncreated they purchased. This person purchased them. So this person might have a lot of money, or they're a like a con artist, but online. They probably are very good with PCs. This is somebody that scams, does credit card scamming, something like this. They do a whole lot of illegal activity. They got like relatives. They travel. This person like randomly goes places, but it's not for vacation. But they do travel. Maybe tell them, "Oh, have a happy vacation," because you think that they must be going on vacation. No, they're traveling for business because they do a bunch of shit like this. But they're obsessed with drugs. I'm picturing who's that? What's his name? What's his name from Sopranos? The one that's dating Adriana, all right, or Adrian. Yeah, Adriana. The one that's dating Adriana. The one that sits on the dog. Oh, whatever. He's that guy. How he shoots up and shit. He's like the fuck up of the family of like a really like mafioso type shit. That's why if you're living in a place where it's not very, they would expect that they would have to have created it because you're maybe in a poor area or a lower income area. Like these, you know that your neighbor doesn't got 50 grand sitting around. You know what I mean? Like you don't live in the suburbs, you live in downtown maybe with like in an apartment building. It's not, you know what I mean? Like unless you're, you know what I mean? Like the chances of that, you know what I mean? If it's something like this, no, they did not purchase it. Someone purchased it for them though, because they're in that business. They was like gifted to them. Yeah, the lady card, like a forced wife, child bride. This is your neighbor. My heart goes out to this. Okay, yeah, the sun card is here and the mirror. So no, that's making me think of burning ants with a magnifying glass and using a mirror to do it. Okay, like okay. This person, I want to say, they tried something with you. They thought you were just a dumb hummingbird. Hand of cards, they took a risk. They tried. I feel like the box card. I feel like you know they tried everything and they could not get to you. They couldn't. I feel like they keep dreaming about you and they keep trying to plan it out, and you keep feeling it, sensing it. Spider card. This person stalks you, watches you. This person's watched you sleep, heard you breathing. They've done something. They've maybe snuck into your house and saw you sleeping and then left. That's what I'm saying. This person can somehow. That's what I'm saying. If they somehow get into your house, and I feel like, and then they put something somewhere. They just come in, put something, and then maybe you're sleeping. Literally, they get up in there, but this is all they get to do. So they end up hearing you somehow. So I feel like that might be a past story. That might not have happened to you. Okay, that might have happened to whoever used to live there when they did install it. Do you get what I mean? This person knew that you were smart. If you changed your locks when you first moved into a new apartment, this neighbor went to try to use their key. They had a key, and they went to try to use it, and they realized you were no joke from the start. They wondered right away, what man is living with this woman? If you're a woman, they literally belittled you and thought that a man did it. Yeah, they're that type. They're the type to need a house bride. Yeah, I feel like they make that kid do everything, and that kid might not even go to school. They're not even going to be allowed to go to school. So I feel like if they've grown up, because some of you, they're young, if they've grown up, right, we'll only talk about the grown up ones. I feel like they weren't allowed to go to school. They have to do all the cooking, cleaning, all of the everything. There's like Rapunzel. And they also have to do sex. This is their wife, their husband, male or female, to the adult. And this is their story for the person that you're here for, your neighbor. I feel like even if they're 30, they're still owned by this person. They might not know how to read. The uncreated and priest card. I feel like something about religion. Okay? So what secrets do your neighbors keep from you? They pray, but darkly. I feel like they pray at dark times, and I feel like they pray solo, quietly, in the dark. Like you see how the woman's wearing black? They openly pray 24/7. I read that prayer is just basically when you speak honestly to God or to the universe or to the divine, whatever you want to label it. When you to the sky, to the sun, to the raw, whatever. When you do this and you speak openly to them from your heart, whatever the fuck you say, however you say it reads your heart, not your words. It reads energy. So it reads that. It doesn't crucify you for the words you've chosen, and it doesn't crucify you for the errors you've made while expressing yourself. This is higher knowledge. Humans don't grasp this. Humans are not higher beings, they are the lesser beings. We know this, right? As humans, we know that we are lesser than the divine, right? We didn't get here by accident. Something has to have created us, right? We are lesser to something, okay? And point is that this person openly, honestly talks to their God, to their sky, to their Bible, to whoever they hold as their guider, their keeper, their creator, openly, honestly, all day. I want to say like best friends. And they do this mentally. I feel like quietly. Most of them extremely quietly. They won't do it openly or loudly. The minute they start doing this, it makes that person trigger, and that person is very cruel. That person will come adaptation. They will change up on this person, and they will create mess just so this person has to clean it. And you know what I mean? Like they find a way to punish this person. And I feel like, and a lot of times, I feel like if the person demands, like shows any type of free will, like in command, like no, then they get hurt, even like gored and shoved or pushed or something. Priest. So they learn to keep it to themselves, but they still do this. And I feel like a new start is coming. Origins. Okay? They wish and they hope and they pray for someone to move in that can somehow help them. You move in and they're like, fuck. They give up. Destiny. They figure it's not time. And they're hoping you move out so that someone can move in that's supposed to help them, because they're praying for someone to move in. But they're praying for someone to move out, which is you. But you're the person they do need. So it's kind of like it's a tug and pull. T and la. Yes, it's a tug and a pull, okay? So they wish you to be gone, but then they wish you right back, so you never leave. But you're under constant like tug and pull. You feel unwelcome, but then you feel loved. At the end of the day, you feel like it's just confusion. So I feel like you're not upset, but you're confused. Do you know what I mean? Origins, remember your roots. This person is somehow root chakra. They have like a root chakra issue deep, deep down, and you're the person that helps them with it. I feel like just by listening to you, being your friend, talking to you, watching how you behave, watching you stand up for yourself, watching you blow up and have to see you at your worst, watching you defend yourself if you've ever had to physically defend yourself, or any stories they've ever heard of you. Just hearing you about you and knowing about you and who you are and what you've accomplished and what you've ever came from and what you have to say because of it is helping this person, I want to say, light up inside. And they're able to unfold each one of these layers, and eventually they'll just be completely filled with everything they need to understand and know to be able to escape what they're in. Because I feel like you can't, that was the thing. Nobody can do it but you, because you're not going to be expected, right? The tiniest one is the one they stuff in the vent, right? So you're the one who has to go through the back door to do it, because this is a very complex, deep, deep, deep. I feel like a lot of people have tried to take this motherfucker down for what they're doing. They've seen it. They've watched. Neighbors have seen the rotation. Neighbors that have been there for maybe 10 plus years, like the older neighbors that may have been there, they've seen the transitions, but they keep their mouth shut because they're not the ones to do it. And they're like, I hope the one to do it does it, gets here. So you get there and nobody's expecting it because I feel like this is something that requires in their mind, humans, I mean, or at least superficially, or at first, they're expecting something that can maybe physically handle this. The police, uh, a, a relative, no, because they're all in this. Okay, the police, they're in it too. Anyone. So it literally had to be a nobody, which is you. I'm gonna say, but a good nobody. You're quite a somebody, right? But nobody realizes that you're definitely not a nobody. Right? But either way, the point is that you end up filling this person up, giving them everything they need to know to, I feel like, reconnect with themselves so that they can strengthen their free will. But they're training so that they don't have to ever let this person see that they are unlocking all those different layers. Now I'm going to say, look into this and view it as a inverted pyramid. Those aren't uh those are steps and they go down. So that person is way down there where the light is. This is where they are. And they're walking up each step. They can take any direction they want and they can take breaks all they want, but each step they take, they get closer to the surface. You see what I'm saying? And the surface is colorful and bright. And this person's walking these steps. I feel like I feel like, so they realize that, I think they're at a point now where they've stacked up enough, they've gone up enough steps to where they've connected with themselves enough to realize you are the one they needed. And they realize now that you weren't, if you're small, you weren't supposed to be physical. It was supposed to be some type of just you being there, the hummingbird, just you being there. It's kind of like that movie Pleasantville, I think that's what it was called, where the boy and the girl, the sisters, the boy and the sister, they go in through the TV and they go onto this TV show, and the sister is wild, right? She's a fucking whore, but I feel like if we take the whore aspect out of it, because everybody likes to smut me, right? But I feel like if you take that out of it, her existence in that reality caused chaos, colors, literally. It went from gray to being colorful, and nobody could handle it and nobody liked it. And they had to like leave in order for that world to go back to normal. You know what I mean? You living where you live causes this. Everyone is like, I don't know, you grab attention, you do something that causes attention, you're popular, you talk a lot, you're loud. I don't know. You're out and about and you're proud. You know what I mean? This person might even be like somebody that's maybe trans and they're closeted because of the, you know what I mean? They even could be something like this and you're trans and you're out and you're loud and you're proud. You know what I mean? There's a sense of you helping this person get the realization that they looked around and realized that they can get up if they just start walking up these stairs. They walk that way or that way, that way or that way, but they're going to reach the surface up there. I don't know. Like this person is made to save themselves. They have to. You're not supposed to save them, but you are supposed to be the fire that lights it in them to get bigger and brighter and brighter and brighter until they reach the surface and they can do it themselves, basically. Okay, your dreams need a practical plan. That's why this person, the person that's taken, we'll call them the taken, whoever that is. Okay, they full moon in Taurus. I feel like they think you're really pretty. I don't know. That's what it is. You're very pretty. You're a gem. I don't know. You're a special one, and I feel like you gain the attention of the owner like no other. So that's why it ends up being like your distraction for everything, and it allows this person time. That's why I say there's a pattern that switches up, and it's because of you. And I feel like it's because their owner starts trying to stalk you and do something to you or something. They want to get in your house and see you sleeping. I feel like they've done this to whoever used to live there. If you didn't change your locks, then it's they have done this to you. This is entertainment. Don't trigger warnings. Tiger Lily, security, choose a safe harbor for now. Okay? Because I'm saying it might even be like that's why I say they do some type of organized crime. It involves your unit and it's to kidnap you. Anyone that moves in there, everybody's in on it. Even the housing, the rental company that did it. Whoever you rent with picked you to go to that unit out of everybody. They get tons of fucking rental leases. They picked you out of all of the people that applied to go to that unit particularly. so that these people, because they sold you. They sold you out and sent you there because they knew that this unit was for this purpose. Your neighbors know it too, and your neighbors don't know how to stop it. And I feel like, and it's stopped. You moved in and you changed your lock, the locks. It's always the locks. Okay, all you did was change your locks, right? If you changed your locks, this was fate, right? A test for you. You changed your locks, and because you did, you fucked all of it up from the start. There was nothing they could do. Now, if they've changed your locks back, they have access, but they know you now. They've connected to you. You've chatted with them. You've got to know them. I feel like you ended up being someone that they couldn't do this to. So basically, the one they keep captive wanted to warn you that you're in danger. Move, get out, leave. I need someone strong and tough to help me with this. You're not strong and tough, and you're in danger because you're not strong and tough. Tiger Lily. This is like Captain Hook here. He wants to steal you, and I mean, Lure and Peter Pan. I guess that's kind of strange, but either way, point is, but in the end, I feel like you're the one that's going to help free that person, and they're going to free themselves, but you're what helps that person gain their own self-control back, and they free themselves. And you're fine. You're shielded from everything that ever happens in that building or unit because you just changed your locks, or maybe you have a dog, or maybe you have a relative that lives with you, or something blocked them at the very least. Okay? Even if you have a noisy door, but something prevented them. And I feel like, and if the company makes you change the locks back to theirs, like these are our locks, you have to change them back by law or whatever. I feel like no one wants to no more. No one ain't doing it no more. That you've demonstrated something publicly. The box, I don't know. They hear you. They know. They spy on you. They hawked you, stalked you, preyed on you. If anyone ever came up to you asking you about a lost dog, particularly, this was someone that was scheduled to kill you. They couldn't. I felt not kill you, but steal you. All right. I feel like a lot of people came to steal you and they couldn't because they all like fell in love with you or some shit like this. That's what I'm saying. So you were the person for the job because you were the one person they couldn't fucking do this to because you just naturally had the know-how to not have this happen. Something like this. Okay. Successful career. They're like, wow. I feel like the police have been trying to take this down forever, and I feel like all you had to do is move in. I feel like if you're a medium or a psychic, I feel like you could psychically, you were haunted. You had hauntings, not poltergeists. Okay, they mimic, but they're different. You had hauntings that were trying to mimic situations so that you could see it, and it was like someone else's poltergeist haunting you, like your neighbor. They were poltergeisting you to scare you out. You know what I mean? For your safety. And they were trying, and they saw this, you picked up on it, and that's how they knew that you weren't normal either. And they picked it up from the mind. They never speak to you, but they realized, holy shit, if they took my messages and then prepared because of them, this person is the person that needs to be living there. But why? They don't understand how it helps. I feel like this is destiny, baby. We don't need to know. Okay, so you are destined to live wherever you live, and I feel like you have a way of knowing this. The address is yours. The signature, it's your favorite number. It's a good number. Something. There's a way for you to see it as, no, I'm destined to be here. A successful career, happy working environment, pay raises and promotions. That's what I say. What secrets do your neighbors keep from you? They're happy. I feel like they're happy that you got a better job. I feel like your last job was in on it too. The job you have now, they are not. I don't know. Maybe security, right? Maybe the security team for where you work. If you work, I feel like if there's a security team where you work, they're in on it. Anyone that has a security team is in on it. I don't know. They all scout out for people to just put in, hey, I got some info. This person's ideal for snatching, for sales, to sell or to get pass off to someone. You know what I mean? And then they do. And then the person that collects you sells you, literally, gets money for giving you to someone. And everyone's happy. Do you know what I mean? Except for you. So that's who that person is. It's trying to get rid of you and save you and help you and spies on you. They spy on you energetically because they don't need devices. But they're sending you messages and things that have already happened there that they know about because they're directly connected with this criming situation too. Okay, and they're like, because I feel like you hold out and you do your own thing, they see that basically, yeah, no, destiny's all happening. This person's able to finally relax. And I feel like, and that's what's their indicator. They're finally sleeping, and that person's not being mean to them no more. Things are changing. They can see it and feel it. I don't know. This is somebody that wants to run away if they haven't already. I feel like, and if they have, they've been returned and forced to stay and things like this. Silver, I don't know. They want to give you a piece of jewelry, or they like your jewelry, or they wear this. They wear silver. The mirror card, they like your jewelry. They like, I don't know, they have jewelry that looks like yours. I feel like naturally. Like they have this and they're like, oh my God, I have the same thing or something similar. It could even be something with stones. Maybe they got the same birthstone as you. Do you know what I mean? There's a connection to you. Maybe your neighbor, like if you're Pisces, maybe your neighbor's a Pisces and y'all are connecting. But either way, origins, remember your roots. They're saying basically they didn't expect you to have, I guess, a certain type of childhood, something with your roots. Your roots are connected to this, but you're not in any connections with this. You're not in this operation, but you've been forced in this operation somehow, or shown it, or something at your roots. A lot of you probably don't remember. It's like a repressed memory. Security, though. And I feel like you're safe. And this person sees that, and this person feels safe. They haven't felt safe in a long fucking time. They say you're very powerful. You're able to do this just by being there. And they're like, we thought we needed this, but no, you're just fine. We only needed this. The tier, the unicorn tier here, right? And I feel like a lot of people listen to you. And I feel like a lot of people listen to you around your neighborhood. A lot of people take your advice, look at you. I feel like a lot of people pay attention to you and like you. And I feel like, but they all, I feel like, kind of gossip about you. So they all got their own opinions on you, but the majority rules. A lot of your neighbors really, really like you, and then you have a really, really bad organization working. I feel like with your unit particularly, there's a marking somewhere on your walls, on your sidewalk, on your fence. There's something, a mark, a picture, like a painting, a spray paint, an X, anything, an identifier. You're when they post you like on WhatsApp, because this is what they use WhatsApp too, apparently. I don't even use WhatsApp. I've never even downloaded, so for me to say it is because it's got to be true. That's like for me to even think on that app, it's crazy. It's got to be true. The snow is so pretty right now. I would show you, but it's gonna look like shit. It's like big fluffy snows. But either way, it's pretty. It's the perfect snow for Christmas. But either way, I hope you enjoyed and that brings you some insight. There's some really crazy shit going on with your neighbors, but I feel like they've given up on you. It's fucked up the whole organization. If anything, they've switched to a different unit or something. Okay, but either way, I feel like Interpol's on it. They've been on it. They're just trying to find their way in. And I feel like, and depending on how psychic you might not be someone who's psychic at all, and you're like getting haunts. It's I feel like, don't worry. I feel like you were somehow still protected, even though you might not be psychic, just because of innocence, maybe, or just necessity. That place needed to be used, and you were the one for it to live there. It was assigned to you. What's right is right. It's your place now. Get the fuck out. Goodbye. That's why I say you change your locks, maybe. Either way, there's a sense of you feeling secure. I feel like you could fall asleep with your door unlocked and you ain't worried about it. And I mean, that's what I'm saying. Then they know this. They know that you have a security and they don't know how or why. But now I feel like they maybe are even afraid of you. They maybe you demonstrated that you could fight if you were someone that could fight. Point is, they ain't fucking with you no more. They've already switched and moved over, but this is still happening all around you. And it's I feel like, but it's a ticking time bomb. It's gonna it's gonna fix itself. It's gonna crumble itself. Them having to move causes everything to be not the same. It's not in flow anymore. It's a whole nother type of orient. And when mistakes are happening, that's when people start going to jail. Things start fucking up. So I feel like you don't have to do anything. You've already done the job just by being there and having it, um, and just taking care of yourself, going with your own instincts and your own upsets and your own triggers. And I feel like because you had to live there, you can just move, maybe. Either way, It's like there's a necessity, and necessity overrules everything. Fuck your shit. You know what I mean? This is how I see it. All right. So either way, I hope you enjoyed and you have a great Christmas. And I'm gonna say it's all for entertainment. So just see it as it was just a crazy Christmas horror story. Okay? So you have a great day and Merry Christmas. Okay. Option two, chain smokers. Hashtag selfie. Okay, I'll check, see if there's anything with chat. Guys, yes, Kara. Hi, Kara. Hope you're having a great day. A waste of space, yeah. Sucks for you. I feel like anyone can find a reason to have a purpose, but if someone chooses to be the waste, who the fuck cares about you? Why is anyone gonna give a fuck about you? You clearly don't care about yourself. You choose to waste yourself. And it's not being bored and being bound or being like sheltered. Sheltered is not the same as wasting space. Wasting is what people do when they're dying, and they don't actually have a life to live anymore. They have a time frame. They got a time limit. They've been marked for death. There's someone that ends up wasting. Do you know what I mean? Don't be that. If you have life, don't do that to yourself. Even if you sit at home and you do nothing all day, don't sit around wasting your time. Make sure you're at least enjoying yourself. I feel like, and I'm someone who hates to do anything alone. And if I'm able to do it, everyone is. So I feel like, you know what I mean? People need to start crying and just get used to being alone a bit. Jesus, it's not a bad thing. It's lonely being alone, but it's not a bad thing. Okay? Not being able to do it is the bad thing. People are crazy. By the way, yeah, I love it too. There's such an appreciation. I love not being alone too. Like just because I love being alone doesn't mean I hate not being alone. You know what I mean? Like, come on, you fucking idiots, open up your minds a bit. You know what I mean? Like people take everything so one-sided, and it's like, good God, I don't know. I have a hard time dealing with people most of the time because they're one-sided. But what secrets do your neighbors keep from you? Chain smokers, hashtag selfie. They want to talk to you, or they like to listen to you talk. They like your flow, chain reactions, things that you say. I need to put chapstick on. My lip is splitting. The things that you say. I want to say your voice. They like your voice. These are secrets. This is the thing that they'll never say. Dev in the dark. No, no. Okay, this is a neighbor that's attracted to you. Hummingbird. I feel like they're in your age group. Okay, with the hummingbird card, wisdom. They keep an eye on you. This is somebody that wants to protect you. I feel like if they dated you, they'd be like, "This is my protector. I take care of you." Okay, they'd be like your caveman. I'm joking, not in a mean way. I mean it like this person would want to do that. Safe home. Yes, they would want to provide you with a safe home or at least something. Power symbol. That's what I said. Okay, so they're keeping a secret that they like you and they want to be with you. Wisdom card. I feel like they're holding back. They're very stiff. The mentor card. Okay, I feel like they're a good person. They might have kids. This might be a father or a mother. A new start is coming. Maybe they're not with their person anymore. Adaptation. I feel like this slowly happened, and I feel like maybe they were left. They had to adapt. Like someone left them, and they're like, "Damn, I don't know what to do." Power symbol. Cleanse, purify, and protect the physical body. Maybe they were being abused. I'm picturing a man with a narcissistic woman. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like maybe the man gets more attention from women, so the woman's angry. I feel like, and it's for because she's legit jealous of her husband or something like this. Her husband's like genuinely like better looking than her. Do you know what I mean? Maybe she used to look good and she doesn't look good anymore. There's a sense of self-hatred that the woman has here on the scene. And I feel like so that person doesn't really want to be with them because they're not the same person that they fell in love with anymore. They've grown into someone else. They've grown. Maybe they've even gained weight and they're unhealthy. You know what I mean? But I feel like they take it out on this other person, on the other spouse, male or female. Now, if you don't know any neighbors where one's with an unattractive person and one's with, they don't have to be bigger or smaller, like, but one is just like kind of let themselves go, so to speak, and one has not, or at least to some extent. Like they you know what I mean? They somehow have not. So I feel like not even like with cleanliness or tidiness or looks. No, I feel like they both dress the same. It's not about hygienes or none of that. No, I feel like it's just about personalities and likes and dislikes and what they choose to talk about, what they choose not to talk about. Like, I feel like okay, gossips. I feel like this person gossips and says a bunch of lies, and their partner is not someone that would do that. But their person that's turned nasty like this, and it shows on the outside. Like they look nasty. Even that's what I'm trying to say. Like their nastiness is showing on the outside. They've never really grown or matured or cleaned up or nothing. They went down. I mean, they digressed as they got older. And this person doesn't really like the treatment that they receive from them, if that makes sense. And I feel like, and it could be a male or female, but I'm picturing literally this man and their wife and their dynamic. Okay, but this person's a really good man. The Sun card, the Fox card. Yeah, no, they want to run away and like marry you. I feel like this person might not be married to that person, but they definitely are in like a committed relationship with them. So it's like there's a commitment there. They're like married. They might have common law marriage, or maybe not. Maybe if it depends on the age of the children. I feel like this person moved in when like they moved in together when someone got pregnant, and they've been just like pretending to be married ever since, but never got the paperwork. So I feel like if the kids are under 7, I feel like then there's no marriage to be had. I feel like it takes. I think it's 6. I think it's 7. Canada might be 6. Either way, Peacock. This person, I feel like they used to look really good when they were younger. I feel like whoever they are, they look good now. They're a good looking person. I feel like you give them no attention, but it's probably because they're married. This person doesn't know if it's because they've lost their touch. This is someone that used to be really good looking, and this is their words, not mine. I feel like that's how they feel. They're like, I used to be so much better looking than this. I don't know, and maybe you would. I don't know. Maybe you think they're good looking. If you were to judge them, this is a neighbor that you would say, yeah, no, that person's good looking. Maybe someone told you to try to date them. Hey, that guy. Maybe you should try to date that guy. And I feel like you probably just didn't even look at them. I don't know. Maybe you live somewhere where people aren't single. If you live anywhere in like a family community, people aren't going to be single. It is the only single one there type of thing. Yeah, no. Safe home. I feel like they provide a safe home. They keep everyone in their home safe. I feel like chain smokers. Something about your pictures. Okay, if you're someone that takes a lot of pictures, they like your pictures. So I feel like if you have an Instagram, if you have a way for this person to see your face, like pictures, selfies, particularly like selfies. Right? I'm imagining my channel because for my 400th video, I wanted to do this song and like maybe do some okay where I take all my videos because they're all selfies. Okay, I took like 410 selfies, and I'm someone who hates to take pictures, so it's like this is what I do for the love of this channel. Okay, but I take a selfie every time. But either way, I hate it. So I wanted to post that. So I'm picturing someone having a way to see like many selfies of you. So I feel like it could be any type of social media where you post. It could be Snapchats, it could be TikToks. All these things end up causing selfies for just using the app. So I would say it's not a hit on your vanity. I feel like it's just something that they can find. So I feel like if you have a social media, they know they have it. They have it and they know it. Safe home, enemy. Okay, I feel like this person has information for you. They keep your home safe from enemies. They care. I don't know. They walk by your house. Okay, so hear me out. I feel like if you had a friend over, I don't care who they are, they could be a relative, they could be an ex, they could be an ex-husband, anyone. You had someone over, and this person walked by intentionally, and you noticed. They did because of who they saw. They've seen them before, stalking you. They've never talked to you. I mean, they never talked to that person, but that person was stalking you at some point. They've seen that person around. Like they saw them and they were like, oh my God. And they wanted to keep you safe. They saw this person as a stalker of yours that maybe you didn't know. They saw it. And I feel like, and then when they saw you with them, they're like, oh my God, they're hanging out with that stalker guy. They didn't know who this person was. I feel like they probably were a stalker, but this is somebody I feel like that you kind of maybe knew was stalking you. It was maybe, like I said, like an ex-husband or something like this. Like they're not stalking you, but they're stalking you. But it's not that type where I don't know what type it is really. Sulfur. Okay, safe home and chain smokers. I feel like I know they smoke a lot. Sulfur. Volcanoes. Red. I don't know. Excuse me. This is somebody that likes to keep up a really nice appearance. Oh no, no, no. Like I don't feel like no, they don't just go take a nice shower and smell nice. No, no. They gotta make sure their hair is looking nice. They gotta make sure their clothes are always looking fucking nice. Everything's looking perfect. They never will rush out the door. Okay? Okay, okay. So I want to say this person has information about something that's happened, maybe. They've seen that person around your house when you weren't home. That's it. That's all they know so far. And they want to tell you this. Power symbol, but they won't. And I feel like they wanted to, but now they decided, no, I'm not telling them anything. I'm going to just take care of it all myself. Wisdom card. This person investigates the whole situation patiently, mentor. I feel like they take their time. And I feel like, and plus they got this relationship that they're working through. They're trying to like decide whether to stay or go with the person. And I feel like, and then the person just ditches them. I feel like for a new man or a new lover, a new something. And they're like, oh my God. I feel like they're happy, but there's still like there's an abandonment. So that's why I said this person might be alone for Christmas and you don't know. They took the kids too with them. Music, I don't know. You might have seen this neighbor. Listen, I saw my neighbor the other day. I tried to say hi to him. I never say hi to. I say hi to him sometimes, right? But I'm really strange. I say hi to nobody unless I feel open to do it. I will not force a hi. Never. I don't force shit. Makes me feel gross, and I have to live with me, not them. I don't care if it bothers them or offends them. I have to live with the gross feeling. No, thank you. So I learned not to put that on myself, right? Fuck, I don't have to say hi unless I feel like it. You know what I mean? My neighbors get this. My direct neighbors, they never bother to try, but when I do, they're always happy. They get it. So this guy, I don't think he gets it. But either way, I see him. We make full blown eye contact. I'm actually in a pretty good mood. I got a good song on, so I wave to him and say hi because it's actually Christmas Eve day, and I'm just being friendly. He turns his head and doesn't see it, and I'm like, oh, okay, never mind. Nope, nope. I wish I had a camera to film that one. Nope. So I was like, oh well. I was like, you gotta. I'm used to having people not understand my resting bitch face. I saw him once when I got off a public bus. Right, he was right there, and just wasn't expecting him. And I wanted to say hi to him. Hey, you're my neighbor. What you doing out here? I thought you had a car. I know that guy had a car. I don't know. I would have kicked it with him, but I had music on, and I just wasn't expecting him. I was like, oh, and then he kind of like didn't really show that he even recognized me, and I was like, I'm not gonna go out my way to have someone tell me, "Oh, you're my neighbor." I've had so many people do this to me. They're like, "Uh-huh," and I'm like, "Oh, you don't realize I walk by you every day? Okay, I'm sorry. Look, I pay attention to everything. I didn't realize. You know what I mean? Like I always forget that not everyone does this. So I had a feeling he was gonna say something like that or something. So I was like, never mind. I don't. I mean, so when I'm compelled to say hi to my neighbors, I do. Right? But either way, I feel like this person thinks you don't like them or something. But they keep an eye on you. Sustainer. I feel like this is somebody that's really good for the home. Male or female, they make a good home. Wisdom. They feel like, oh, they want to hug you. That's what I say. This person likes you. They feel like your brother or big brother or something like this. They take care of you like how a big brother would. But this is not your brother. Not at all. No, not at all. No, the mirror card. They might look like you. I feel like even if they're different ethnicity, they have a similar look to you. They got the same nose as you, or the same lips, or the same something. I feel like they resemble you, but they might be darker than you, maybe, or lighter than you. But there's a resemblance. They feel like they're related with you. Safe home, but they're not really though. They're not. I don't know. Mentor and mirror and the sun. Yeah, no, I feel like in the light you can see that there's no way. I don't know. There's no way that you guys are related. I feel like you guys might look that similar. That's interesting. Okay, but your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. About 25 cents. Sustainer. What's the question? What secrets do your neighbors keep from you? They test you. What are they testing you about? A new start is coming. Your commitment is being tested. Oh gosh, something about a quarter. I feel like this person, all right, they were just testing your commitments. Okay, so this neighbor also found someone else walking around your yard. Jesus. This person came around because they were insecure about what you were doing and they were snooping. They didn't do anything wrong though. Not the okay, sulfur. Fuck. There's a volcano that's ready to erupt because of this person. Because you can tell that they were there. You can tell that they were there. You can tell that someone has done something. You can tell their energy resides. And I feel like sulfur makes me think of a volcano. Right? You're about to burst, explode. Your commitment is being tested. I feel like for something, this person here, this neighbor, I feel like sees that. They're trying to tell you that person did come by, but they didn't do anything. And they're not telling you, and I don't know why they're not telling you. They must want you to burst. They must want you to explode. They're doing it maybe to hurt you. They're hoping it'll make you sick or something. This person must hate you. That's what this person's saying. They're like, if you tried to date somebody and you didn't trust them and you thought they broke in your home or something, they're like, no, they did nothing, and I don't understand why they do this to you. They're watching you get like someone's trying to trigger you and you're holding it together. And they're like, you'll never break. I know this. I don't know. This person knows that you won't. So they're like, this person's just going to keep doing this to hurt you. And I feel like because this person is just pathetic, they're a has been, and they're jealous that you're rising. And I feel like instead of just being your friend and rising with you, they'd rather stay in the garbage and just hate you and try to make you blow up and ruin your future when your future is already written. That person can't change any of it. Anything they do only just makes you go faster, makes you reach faster. If they mess with you or you mess with them, like say this is somebody that tried to use you to boost their pathetic streaming career, and they try to make up some fake drama on their fucking channel about you. And then they sat around with their friends making fun of you and gathering a circle and putting you on block so that you can't speak up for yourself and correct them when they lie about you to everyone else that watches that stream, you know? So when you go to try to just join in and, you get told no, but you get to watch. And here we're gonna duct tape your mouth and you're never allowed to talk about it. And I feel like so basically work through your fears, right? This person's trying to literally make you squirm because you have anxiety disorder or something and they know about it. They're playing with your emotions, not even to be with you. That's the sick part. It's just to drain your energy, make you feel sick. Oh wow, I'm getting swarmed by a bunch of birds. I shit you not. I have the camera. Ah, I'll show you guys. How do I rotate this stupid thing? Oh no, they're flying away. Look, you see them all. I never have the birds like this. They all came into my yard and were eating. Not even eating. Either way, birds. Now there's my tree. They're watching me. Hello, birds. Oh, there's so many. They're flying more. Okay, that's what I say. They're all just sitting there in the tree. Either way, I love the birds. Okay, so work through your fears. I feel like this person's playing on your insecurities and fears about this, and they're just loving it. And I feel like they're married, and them and their wife do this. So that's what it is. This person went and investigated that person for you, and they're like, what do you want me to do about it? Enemy card. Enemies are enemies. Take care of them how you see fit. Self-indulgence. I like don't have too much fun. Like, yeah, I want to say somebody wants to play with this person's body parts, but no, I want to say non-sexually. No, I don't know. Let's just cover that with sexual. Yeah, no, I mean that's sexually. Okay, but basically, your commitment is being tested. This person's trying to make you break. Whoever it was you dated was so fucking beat down and sad and depressed and hating life because they ruined their one shot at being famous when they weren't going to go anywhere. They ruined all of this and became a has-been, right? And I feel like they hated it so much that they only wanted to date you so that they could trigger you so that you could get them killed. I feel like, or you know what I mean? Like they try to fuck with you, like your karma, and they want to fuck with you so that like they can have it happen, a sentence. And I mean, like they get in a car accident, or in a minute, something takes them out. This is somebody who's afraid to take themselves out, doesn't want to take themselves out, but then they stay in a relationship that is the direct reason why they can't have anything for themselves. Do you know what I mean? Like they're a prisoner and they allow it. And I feel like, and this is somebody who is well beyond the ages of needing help. They're 30 or more. They maybe recently turned 30 or turned 40. They're somewhere around in this part. And I feel like they just fucking, them and their nasty wife just use you as a way I feel like for the wife to abuse this person. Either way, they basically only dated you to please their wife, and they did whatever they had to do, and they hurt you, and they said things to you, and they abandoned you, and they did everything play by play. Like this is like a type of man where if he brought his phone with him to the bathroom, he took a selfie of his dick and sent it to, like, you got his dick hard, and he's like, look, my dick can get hard if I have a sexy woman with me. And they try to act like thinking of you. And they send it to their wife, and their wife's like, "Oh my god, you're so hard right now, babe." And he's like, "Yeah, no, I won't tell you that I had to go and find a sexy woman to do it for me because you're that fucking disgusting." I feel like, yeah, no, his wife is a fucking disgusting whale of a monster, of a behemoth, of a nasty fucking abomination to the fucking Lord Jesus Christ himself. She's an inbred incest piece of nasty shit. Literally, okay? And when her pussy sweats, it smells like shit. Okay, and she makes him eat her pussy after a long day because he is shit, this guy. All right? He might have came over to you, and every single time he sat on your couch, he had shit breath. And you're like, damn, how much ass did you eat, bro? Here, eat something, drink something, please. All right? I'm gonna cut you some slack, though. All right? Your wife is a fucking whore. How about that? Tell her she knows where I live. No one forgets my address. Hear me out, right? That guy I dated knows where I live. His wife asks me later, hey, what's your address? As him. As if I don't know that you could never forget my address, cocksucker. Who's asking? Is it your wife? Here, let her know. Come see me. Okay? Now, this is resonating with me right now. Who called me? Yeah, Stank. Right? Stank, dude. You know what I did to him? I returned a favor on him, and I ain't brushed my teeth. Yeah, I fucking practically spat in his mouth when I kissed him, and I let him know. You come over here every night with shit breath. Oh, it's your last time coming over. Oh, you're your mommy. I mean, your wife. I mean, your abomination that you hide. I mean, that person that smells like dying curry. Okay, that woman. Okay, she told you this is it. You're gonna rip her heart out and never see her again. Listen, shit breath. Let me bite your lips with my shit breath. The ship card. Ship breath. Yeah, no. Self indulgence. That person was trash. So this neighbor went and like fucking no. I feel like they knew exactly what it was because they are that. You get what I mean? But your neighbor is not trash. Your neighbor was able to see the dynamic and understand the dynamic that the wife was gross and disgusting, like their wife is gross and disgusting. Their wife sits around talking gossip about you, just like how your neighbor's wife is sitting around talking gossip about you. And they know it's just because they're jealous. I feel like this husband is fantastic at not letting this wife know that he's even interested in you. I feel like he's not interested in people often, so he's like literally matted it down. He's not even, you know what I mean? He would never. He's that good of a guy. So his wife doesn't even think that this guy even likes her. She's got him so whipped, right? And this guy that I was dating has the same fucking behemoth at home, and she's got the audacity to come to my house or act like she's gonna leave. You gotta leave the house to get here, bitch. Okay? Get your Humpty Dumpty thighs, okay? Don't send that. You know who you are too. I saw it. That's why I said he sent me a dick pic of this person. It's not even his wife, it's a man. It's a man wife that he hides and pretends is a woman, right? But they got a dick and they got cottage cheese thighs. Okay, nasty ones, like not like they're not a fat person who's just big boy. No, nothing sexy about this person. Abomination. Okay, a cretin, a demon. God, vomit, dude. Not sexy, not thick, not big girl, not none of that. Disgust. Okay, that's what he sent me. His owner sends me his dick as if like, ew. Vomit, dude. I told him, send me your dick. I don't know whose this is, but I don't want it. And he's like, how dare you say it's not my dick? I'm like, your dick doesn't look like this. And then what did the owner do? Went and beat him. You showed her your dick? I'm your husband. Don't let her blow you. And I mean, like I didn't know the whole time. I would even sit there and we'd make fun of his wife. We'd make fun of his husband on my couch. But he's still with that bitch, sucking that bitch's dick and getting it up the ass from that bitch. He wears a butt plug. All right, because of how much ass pounding he's took from that motherfucker. Well, let's just call him the Wizard of Auschwitz. Okay, old daddy over there. Yeah, the heart card with the shit card and the self indulgence. So, what secrets do your neighbors keep from you? I feel like they keep that. Holy shit, huh? They went and found that out. You were right. Bingo. I don't know. Work through your fears. I feel like so now they just sit around trying to milk you for tears. Work through your fears and and we'll milk out your tears. And I feel like you're not crying about it. I feel like you're not taking that route, and you have the choice to cry. Like you're genuinely not upset. You become upset when you think about something, but then you have a reality hit, and then you're not. So that's why I say this person. They're like, what you want me to do? I don't know. They want to tell you this, leave you a letter, something like this. The heart card. They don't know how to really handle it because they like you. So I feel like if they're still with their wife, they can't talk to you. They can't do anything. They don't want you to get the wrong idea. They don't want their wife to get the wrong idea. I feel like if they're alone right now in this Christmas, then they have more options to. They might have walked by your house to kind of see you. They saw you maybe had a window open and they said not a good time. If you saw them walk by your house, it was literally just to come and do that. And it just was not a fucking good time. Yeah, no, they got scared. I feel like they couldn't. They couldn't just walk in. They were worried you're going to interrupt them. They wanted to be anonymous. So maybe if there's a letter in my mailbox, then that's the only type of happiness I would be super happy about reading some type of letter about this from someone. Okay. Either way, that person ran off on you. Self indulgence. Yeah, no, like that. I feel like your neighbor spied on them. They caught that guy like masturbating on cam with their gross husband, wife to you. Like they left your house with a Woody and then they relieved themselves in the car. I feel like your neighbor was like scoping out their car and then it just timed out. They came and they were like, oh shit. So they hit off and then they watched them and they saw them pull up a camera and start talking to someone and show them their jig and things like this. And like I feel like they probably thought it was a woman. They didn't know who he was talking to, but they were like, damn, he left her house to go take his boner somewhere else. So that's his thoughts. All right, because this is all connecting with my neighbor. When it connects with me, we can get a lot of details. That's why I end up talking too damn much. Either way, self-indulgence. Yeah, I know. This person's just a narcissist. The peacock plus the self-indulgence card, and I feel like, and they've bred a narcissist. You dated some guy who just does whatever this other guy does. He's kind of like your other neighbor here, if you resonated with Part One. But if not, I feel like he's kind of like Part One's neighbor, where he's just owned by that person. It's their dad. It's their lover. It's probably their real dad too. They, you know, what I mean, this is probably not the purchased one. This is someone they created it. Okay, self-indulgence. I don't know. They found a hooker to do it with, and I feel like, yeah, they found a hooker. This guy's mom's a hooker, and he's hella mad at his mom, but it's like, it's mom, it's your dad. It's not your mom's fault. If your mom ran away, I mean, can you blame her? If you want to stay with him, look at you now. I mean, look at him now. Like my name, like this guy. I'm talking about the guy I dated. I dated a man once. He's getting daddy fucked. Still, at that age, he likes it. He wants it. All right? He does things wrong so he can receive it. He's the one, he wants the stitches. You see what I'm saying? Please. It's just the way that man is letting that old man take him like that. He's offering it. Good God. There ain't no sympathies there. That's why I say, how am I supposed to care? And then they come over here and bring that shit to my house. They try to kidnap me and things like this because they're in on it too. Right? While they sit there on Twitch and have nobody watch them, but they're selling their dick for $9.99. All right? They still owe me $9. All right, you owe me $9 or you owe me some TikTok penis, cocksucker. You think I don't know what you do on TikTok? All you do is fucking sit there and send your dick to people. You know what I mean? Or your husband, their husband makes them do it. Damn, dude. I'm connecting with my neighbor. My neighbor went in on these motherfuckers. My neighbor must know how to hack shit. Either way, this person's been through and through. They got through and through. I feel like through all their devices. Because your neighbor, I feel like, is one motherfucker. I feel like maybe they're a house husband, housewife. I feel like, and they sat around doing a lot of shit while the kids were sleeping. I feel like maybe, and I mean something like this. They might have came from a different type of lifestyle and they've settled down. You've met them when they're relaxed now, but I feel like this person, they might know technology and you don't even know about it. They might be able to do a whole lot of shit that you don't know about. The mirror card, I feel like you might actually resonate with this. They're your type. They're a dragon. If you're a dragon, if they resonate with you. In sight. I feel like instantly, the minute they see you, oh, they fall for you. But I feel like they ignore it right away. Okay? Dianthus. I feel like this person, maybe their wife's name is Diana or Diane. But either way, safe home. They want to provide a safe home for you. They keep their eye out for you. They watch your back, things like this. They have some stuff they want to tell you. It's secrets, you know what I mean, that they've uncovered themselves about things that they've seen. Right? And they were triggered to go do things like this to keep you safe because they really do see you as their neighbor and they love thy neighbor. They love their neighbor. Okay? So I feel like they love all their neighbors, a neighborhood watch guy. And I feel like they care. And I feel like in particularly, they care a lot about you. There's like a soul resonance and they like you. So but they're not working off of that dynamic because they were married. They worked off of just like relative love, relativity, you know what I mean? Open the third eye to strengthen intuition. I feel like in devotion. Be true and pure in thought and deed and work through your fears. That's why I say this person's like you have fears because you're triggered, because you do know that something has gone down. This is what's going down there. This person hates to see you upset or angry, and this person's got your back. And I feel like, and this person will help you with these people. What do we do? Where do we go from here? Basically, I'm hearing that song. I'ma let the bass take me away. Take me to a place away from here. Boom, boom, bass, take me away. Yes, take me far away, away from here. Zzz, 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 zzz. Where do we go? Yeah, where do we go from here? This guy's like about to be single or is single and he wants to date you. But regardless of all that, they're like, listen, you got some crazy motherfuckers tailing you and around you. They see them. I don't know. They know of them. Sulfur, they can tell that you're hella angry. But Hummingbird, you're not as bright and fun as you were. You look all fucking serious. They're like, what's going on? You know what I mean? This neighbor caught you looking serious. Maybe they see you looking bubbly. You know what I mean? So they're kind of like, okay. You know what I mean? They're trying to read you. They're trying to gain some insights on you. They want to know an update of how you feel, what's going on, what you know. What do they need to tell you? I feel like this person doesn't want to tell you unless they have to, but I feel like it's making them sick to know, to know that you're sitting there upset and getting sick. They can see that. That's why I say this person pays attention to. I feel like you're looking thinner. You're looking sick. You're looking sick. You look like you don't sleep. You look like how you were looking when all of this happened. And they're like, if you're looking like that, they're like, are you staying? This person stalks everyone, I want to say. He's a watcher. So so he's paid attention. He's like, you're back to looking how you were looking at that time. Is something happening? What happened? Are you still upset about it? Then I'm gonna fucking tell you because I thought you let it go. I thought you moved on. I thought maybe this person told you. I thought this person maybe told you that no, this person clearly wants to see you dead or wants to see you suffer. Sulfur, suffer. Yeah, this person's so jealous of you. They want to see you suffer. They want to suck their dad's dick for the rest of their life. They're not on your side at all. They're like, I'm gonna tell you and I'm gonna show you. This person might even have fucking pictures. What did they keep? I feel like this person took fucking pictures for you and they kept those motherfucking pictures and they didn't do it so that they could be with you because I felt like they whatever happened with their person, their significant other, they were fucking committed to that motherfucker. And that person took off on them by surprise. I feel like maybe he came home and she was fucking another man. Oh, she knows. Oh, she knows. Oh, she knows. Yeah, I feel like maybe the kid walked in on it and was like, Daddy, his mommy was it's like that Santa song. Daddy, I caught mommy kissing Santa under the mistletoe, and dude's like, I didn't dress up like Santa. Do you see what I'm saying? Oh, she knows. Okay, devotion. Be true and pure in thought and deed. I feel like this person sees you as that, and that's how this person is. I feel like everything they do stems from pure thoughts and deeds. So I feel like they would tell you. This is someone who would openly be like, listen, all right, I watch, I know, I see. You know what I mean? But it's because they are coming. That's making me think of Jonah. There's some type of prophet. They'll tell you they have a protection with them. I want to say they've came. There's someone that watches. They have a divinity to them. That's why I say they're very much like you. They recognize you as someone like them instantly. That's why I say that mirror. They were like, oh, whoa. I feel like they've never had anyone make them say, whoa. I don't know. Whoa, you like knocked this motherfucker's pants off when he saw you. Maybe your hair, your look, maybe you yelled and it was like, whoa, I don't know. You shocked this person. This person said, holy fuck. I like that neighbor. They're like, this is it. Like, you're a neighbor. Like, this person, like, appreciates their community and knows their neighbors, right? And I feel like they appreciate all their neighbors. So like that's that one neighbor that's like this, that's this neighbor that's like that, that's that neighbor that's like that. And they're like, that's that one neighbor that damn man, that's our neighbor. Like you're like the star of this person's neighbor block. This is the one person that pays the most attention to all of the people on your street. This person's on your street somewhere. Okay. Like I don't know. Or if you live in an apartment building, they're on your floor. And this is the person who pays attention to the whole floor or the whole block or the whole street or the whole little pocket of community, whatever, right? And of all of the people they watch and pay attention to, you are the most talked about, listened to, paid attention to, gossiped about, pondered about, dreamt about, fantasized about, looked about. You are paid attention to, the hummingbird, like a lot, whether you see it or not. I feel like you're too busy with whatever you're doing. You're not the type to notice it, maybe. Oh my God, that's all this person hears is talk about you. And they're just happy that you're their neighbor. They see you often, they have an appreciation and they really like you. I think that's really cool. You know what I mean? Like they're proud to be your neighbor and they're proud that you're their neighbor. Like they're proud of you. This person's, oh, I'm so proud of you. Yeah, this person's proud of you. They've heard of something that you've done and they're proud of you. Oh no, they're like, take selfies. You're beautiful. I don't know. This person says this person loves you. Devotion, but they're a very devoted person. I feel like to everyone, their neighborhood, this is like a really good person, right? They might be religious, but I feel like they're not someone that won't curse, drink, or smoke. They're not like that type. Okay, sustainer though. I feel like, but they're very good. They're able to sustain something. I feel like hold it together. I feel like whatever they learned was made them angry. And they held it together. So they want to tell you, but they want you to be able to hold it together. And I feel like you can. The woods card. Be like the woods, calm, soothing, mysterious, and full of life. This is how they see you. They see you as something really relaxing, really calm, mysterious, and full of life, right? The white carnation, devotion, be true and pure in thought and deed. And the woods. I don't know. They're saying keep doing that. Insight, though. They're saying try not to be so hard on yourself. I don't know. It wasn't as bad. You don't know. You had your fears play into it and amplify it or something. Your home is safe. Insight, right? They want to give you this insight. They want you to feel safe. They want you to know that that person was not a direct threat, but they are a threat because they're going to play with your emotions with messages, videos, and just talking to you. And I feel like, and they came by when you weren't home. And I feel like I don't understand why. Maybe they knocked, but no one answered. I don't know. And I feel like, and then they went off, they left. The letter card. They might have left a letter for you, and this person, this neighbor grabbed it and read it. Maybe they want to give it back to you. But they also have to tell you all of this. And they weren't trying to hide it. I feel like they were trying to shield you. They didn't want to have to tell you all this unless you needed to know. And they said, if, oh, fuck, they're going to need to know if they need to know. And I feel like they felt like you needed to know, but then it calmed down. You worked through it. They said, okay, okay, okay. They must have got info from that other person, insight. They must know it's just a fear. They must know they're moving on. They could see you moved on. And now I see like you're not maybe but maybe it's because the end of the year there's something about a guilty conscience about having knowing this information and just not knowing if you've moved on. A lot of you are showing signs of being stressed out or something, and this person's like, okay, no, I'm gonna tell them because they feel like it's gonna help you move on, and they want to see you move on and not be sick. They're like these people are just trying to make you sick. Self-indulgence. Yeah, no, this person wants to see you self-indulge. This is somebody that wants to like see you lay out and relax. They've probably seen you lay out and relax in a bikini or something. Oh God, I feel like this is what makes so many women not like you if you're a woman. I feel like you did this. Oh fuck, all the women hate you. Except for the other woman that does it. They're like, yeah, yeah, no, they like their tan. They're like listening to Tupac with you, tanning with you. I feel like you have a neighbor that you think that doesn't like you, but they absolutely love you. They like kind of look up to you, like a big sister vibe. All right, I feel like it's not even sexual attraction. Okay, I'm picturing a Tammy. Okay, yeah, the Tammy. Apparently, yeah, they really actually do like you, but I feel like because they've heard you, they know that they can recognize like if they see a familiarity of themselves in you. They might even be older than you, and you might not know it. They might look young for their age, or maybe like when you get closer to them, you see that they're a lot older than they look from afar. But overall, they look up to you even still. I don't know. You impress this person. They like your hair, whoever they are. That neighbor particularly, she might be a blonde, right? If you have a blonde neighbor, they really like your hair, male or female. I don't know. Either way, silver card, mentor. Let's see if there's anything else. What secrets do your neighbors keep from you? Adaptation. Change will be better than you think. So I feel like a new start is coming. Yeah, the new year's coming. Wisdom. This person might want to, if this person is single, they want to try to ask you out for New Year's. Power symbol. Fuck. Adaptation. Fuck. Mentor. They could do this. Enemy card. Oh fuck, what if they hate me? Oh fuck, fuck, fuck. Safe home. I don't know. There's a reason. Like this is your neighbor. They got no reasons to be anything but a good neighbor to you. So I feel like the ship card. I don't know. They want to. I don't know if they will. Insight. They want to talk to you, have a conversation, and read it and see. And they want to let you know that they're not with that person no more. If they were ever with anyone, they're not with them anymore. It's just that simple. And they want to somehow fill you in on this insight so that you'll maybe want to date them. I don't know. For New Year's, they want to try to do this before New Year's. I feel like this person wants to kiss you on New Year's. They feel like if they can kiss you on New Year's, you guys are gonna be together forever. And I feel like, and this is somebody who's like not too committal. I feel like they're hella loyal and dedicated and devoted to their partner. And they don't cheat. They don't disrespect. They're just a good fucking person. They don't require commitment, like a commitment um form in order to be with their partner. They kind of just do it. So I feel like this is somebody who's not going to pressure you for marriage. And I feel like even if they're a neighbor, they're not going to try to move in. They're right over there. I don't know. That's kind of a cool concept. All right, but I feel like that could get tricky. As I say, you guys shouldn't date unless it's really, really, really easy and nice. That's why I say this person's trying, and they see it as if they can get a date with you. I don't know. They're gonna do it the day they're single, and I don't know when they'll be single. You know what I mean? I don't. Some of you they are, and they're spending it live this winter all alone, and they're thinking on you. I feel like because they have nothing else to really think about, and you're the most exciting thing in the neighborhood, literally, because you actually have things to go investigate and think on. So that's why this neighbor really likes you and appreciates you and is happy you're there and isn't trying to put a move on you or make you feel any type of way, but they really like you and would want to take you out on a date. But I feel like even if you reject them, they handle rejection well because they're like a good looking person, like in their core. They're very genuine. So they know they look good. They've had someone wear them to try to beat that out of them, but they're like, no, 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 no. I know I look good, regardless. They're like, I might be a little old, I might look a little different, I might have some scars now, I might wear glasses when I do what I mean. They're like, but what I've become is still good looking. They're like, what you've become is not. So they're like, I might just be I'm more my age. I mean, like they've aged and they've aged nicely, this person. So they're not old, but they might be a little older than you, and you wouldn't expect it. Like I'm guessing maybe like you think this person might be maybe 40, they might be somewhere maybe like 48. You know what I mean? Or maybe you think they might be in their 30s. They might be like 45. They would be 46. I feel like they just look really young for their age. Either way, I hope you enjoyed and I brought you some insight. And Merry Christmas. And you have a happy Christmas, okay? Eat something nice. Hopefully, you have a present to open. I have a few that I bought for myself, so there's no surprise there. Oh, but I did tell everybody that when I did a video, because I can't promise I'm going to do a video again today. So before I do pile three, I will show you guys the gift that I bought myself. Okay? Where's my bag? No. Looks through. Is it missing? I don't know if I'm gonna find it. That's not it. Oh, it is in there. Oh my goodness. Yes. Okay. It's got glitter on it. Okay, but it's called the Me Journal. And it's got gold, whatever. It's gold rimmed, gold thing. And it's nothing but questions. All right? I just got to answer questions. My most favorite art form, my most favorite bean, my most favorite fish to eat. Okay, television favorite villains. Okay, show title, character name. It's all a bunch of fucking everything about me. And I figure I'll do it all one little slowly throughout my life so that I don't never have to write a memoirs. Oh, and there's even a bucket list in the back. I thought it was the coolest gift for me. Okay, I used a $5 chapters coupon. It was 22 bucks. It was not no 23. Whatever. I used my $5 chapters plum rewards on this motherfucker. I was like, I'll do that, and it's so pretty. Yeah, it's all small. I like it. I'm gonna put it up there with the rest of my books. This is my library. This is a very small library. I don't read. I don't read often. I don't want to. I don't know where to put this. I'll put it here. No, I'll put it here. Either way, yes. That's my most favorite. That's the only gift other than my little candle. That's the gift I give to myself. Either way, what do they? Okay, let me get a drink. Yes, Merry Christmas, baby Floor and Star Luva. Yes, Merry Christmas, Star Lover, Star Lover. Oh yeah, I want to be your lover. I love the stars. It's the one thing I sit there staring at while I play the most. I just stare at them. Ah, my ears. Okay, let's see if this is still blown out. I really don't know if it's blown out anymore. I hope it's not. Oh, John Wilson made me blow my mic earlier. Okay. With that one. Oh, you look happy. You must have got some dick. What world do you live in? Dick runs away from me even though I make it super hard. Okay, because they rather just have someone beat them and I mean they'd rather be like beat me and make me hard than have me just get hard naturally. Thank you, Daddy. Can I have another? Okay, so option three, journey, wheel in the sky. So, what secrets do your neighbors keep from you? Wheel in the sky. They hear your music, they like your music, and they were shocked that you like that music, and they were shocked that you even knew it. And then they're like, they must, I feel like this neighbor is smart. They wanted to know how the fuck and why the fuck would you even like or know that song? Now, you could be anyone, and it could be any song. No one's expecting you to know it. It could be out of your age group, out of your genre, out of your race, if people actually racially tack songs still. I mean, like, we're not in the 90s anymore. What the fuck's wrong with people? I don't know. There was a lot of real things actually be upset in the 90s, and we kind of all like fucked up and dealt with them in fucked up ways. And now everyone's all upset for us, and it's like none of that's even happening anymore, guys. Can the social justice warriors shut the fuck up because we've had real issues And we don't even want to hear y'all talk about them and fight for us. That's how fucked up we are about them. But it ain't y'all. Stop trying to be us. Sorry. 90s babies ain't 90s kids. 80s babies are 90s kids. Babies are babies and kids are kids. So it's like if you was born in the 90s, you're not a 90s kid, you're a 90s baby, bitch. 90s kid, you're gonna have to actually have consciousness and actually have interacted with the world in order to be considered a 90s kid. Bitch, please. Alright. 90s babies. The turtle card. Okay. What secrets do your neighbors keep from you? I want to say, yeah, no, I don't know. They like your age. They like your, I want to say your flair, your style, something like this. You smoke, your breath. So, okay. Something like a disco ball. Okay. Like I'm chewing on aluminum foil. Yeah, no, they have heard you. This is making me think of like if you live in an apartment building, your venting unit, your vents are connected. Oh my gosh, if you work in somewhere that has vents, like say you do construction or like if you're like me and you go clean like apartment buildings or something, you do anything in the bathrooms, the neighbors hear you for sure. And they're like, ooh. They're like stirring their curry. They're like, oh, what's going on next door? Who is that? You know? And then they see you and they're like, oh, that can't be the person that was in the bathroom doing that. No, no, yes, that's the neighbors that hear you there. Those neighbors, I feel like if you're at a work scene where they have neighboring, yes, they don't expect this from you. I feel like it's the neighbors. It's not your like employers. They're not tapping in or nothing. Your neighbors are hearing. If you're picking up or feeling watched, it's the neighbors, and it's through the vents, the air vents. They're really cheap or something like this. Either way, the breath, uh, pneuma. Okay, so it's kind of like pneumonia, but not pneumonia. So I want to say it's like with the disco ball, I feel like, yeah, no, it's something about your music. There's a melody to be heard in the deepest parts of the woods if only we listen. As I say, they end up hearing you. Hello, kitty. There's room for you. I already did the piles. You want to come up? Don't get hurt. Kitty is so lazy. He gets hurt so easy. Well, I mean, I don't think he gets hurt, but he flops every jump. What are you doing? You want to go outside? It's snowing. Either way, I didn't expect you to just stand there, like, look at me, Vegas. Someone is swinging. Is that a man? That's a grown-ass man. He walked by my house. He's wearing a red cap. That's how I know. That grown-ass man is swinging out there like a little kid. I did this in the summer. Do you want to go out, Mr. Kitty? Hurry up, though. It's cold. It's too cold for me with that window open. Make up your mind. Either way, I'm so sorry. Kitty's being rude. He's interrupting the reading. But he's cute, so we'll be okay. But either way, they can. I feel like these people. I feel like they hear you singing, rapping, all of it. I feel like they hear it. They love it. They like it. Wow. I feel like the turtle card. They didn't know you could talk that fast, move that fast, rap that fast, sing that soft, sing that good. Maybe you're really good at singing. And I mean, but you're good at music. And they didn't know this. The turtle card. They expected. I don't know. Like that turtle, it falls on their back, and they're like, "Wow." Listen, turtles are designed, they fall obviously nature has prepared for this day. There's no way that turtle's gonna end up staying on their back. So I feel like you struggle here and there, but I feel like you don't struggle with this, not with your breath. No, man, I feel like you speak. Kitty, it's cold, man. The heart. I want to say you speak from the heart. But I feel like whatever you're listening to, they never expect you to be listening to that. So when they hear, like, this is like a neighbor that sees you, like someone turns on a random song, or maybe this neighbor's singing, has the song on. You know the song. Music is big for you. This neighbor knows this. I don't know, but this neighbor particularly was picked up on the Journey Wheel in the Sky song. So I feel like that genre, they were not expecting that from you. They thought you were really young. I feel like they get to know you maybe and they see you're older, the mentor. Maybe they didn't even know you had kids. If you have kids, they didn't know. The wisdom card, I feel like they didn't realize you were so old and wise, or maybe young and wise, or just looking really young. And or maybe you're not as old as they thought you were, but you weren't in the age group for that music. they were, I don't know, but now they realize you are older than you look. So it does make sense that you have that music in your life. The silver. I don't know. I feel like you listen to all sorts of music. I feel like all sorts. I feel like, but this person, I feel like they heard you listening to Journey and they're like, oh, wow. Oh, and that's all they heard, or like not Journey, but maybe rock or something or whatever. But I feel like, and then maybe like they see you like they think that's what you like. You like that genre. And then they see you later, maybe with a friend, and then you got the radio on, and you might be singing, karaokeing in the car. I want to say a song that they did not expect you to know. Okay. I want to say it was maybe a younger song or something. That's why I say you're not old. You're like middle aged, or maybe you look older. But either way, this person's like too fucking closed in about their music. But they're using all this to try to figure you out. Music. They're trying to figure you out through music. And I feel like you might just like all things. I don't know. Bring love into the situation. I feel like if you like it, you love it. I don't know. You like it. You might have a reasons for liking it. I feel like you're someone who has reasons for everything. So I feel like this person, this is like somebody that wants to listen to music with you. And they want to hear what you have to say about it. And they like to watch you actually sing music and do music. They like you to do this. Something with your speeds, your mouth, I want to say. And then also, if you're someone who makes your own music, this person knows about it maybe, or they think you make your own music. They think that that music, maybe they've never heard it before. That's why I said there's something they've never heard before. And they're like, did they make this? Like they actually think you make it. Like that's yours. It's got to be you. You? I don't know. And I feel like maybe it's not. Maybe it is. But either way, this person's shocked. I don't know. You're very beautiful. They find you very beautiful. I feel like naturally, this neighbor sees you naturally. So that's why I say, like, they see you maybe in a headband. They thought you were really pretty in a headband. Okay? That's what I'm saying. This person like sees you're like a rock star. That's what it is. You got rock star energy, and they like it. They think it's only like hard rock star, and I feel like no, no, you're like party like a rock star over here. That's how they see it. The enemy card, and I feel like in the fox, you got a lot of people trying to do opportunities on you. I feel like because you're this rock star, you're like this disco ball here. You're an entertainer. I'm picturing Lady Gaga now. Okay, applause, applause, applause. Yes, you're an entertainer. Hello, can you please? Oh, I love you though. Okay, can you not? Cat, I have to put this here. Mister, please, sit down. Do something. Get your butt out of my face. This is all I ask. Get your anus out of my face, man. I just want to breathe and not have to think about that. Thank you. Sit it down. Sure, because it doesn't actually touch, but I just don't want it floating and hoovering. I will turn into it and it would no. Oh, you're so pretty. Can I close the window now? Please, kitty. Okay. I like this cat. He's like, why did you close the window? There you go. But bring love into the situation. This person sees that you're down about love and you're too pretty. This person's like you're too pretty to be single and you're too fun. You're a party, you're fun. You need to go to a party. They want to take you on a date. They want someone. I feel like this neighbor might not be able to take you on a date. They might not even like you or something. They want you to go out and do something with and have fun. They're like you do nothing but turtle. Turtle and I'm seeing it backwards as with the camera now. So it kind of looks like virtue. So they're like, you're too good and you're too slow and you're too patient and you never do a risk and but you're actually like a party. They're like, stop being such a turtle. They're like, go get a date. They want you to have a date. I don't know. The mentor. I mean, what other secrets could they keep? Where's my notepad? Yeah. So what secrets do your neighbors keep from you? What they think about your personal life? I feel like did they think about I feel like if they didn't know you have kids, they're like, "Oh my God, that woman should be trying to have kids." They're worried about your clock. What do you want? What do you want? Are you being a fame whore? You want to be? He wants to be famous. This guy. Look at him. He's so pretty. He's mad. I'm talking about. Either way, look at him. He's like, no, no, no. Keep touching me, please. Okay, the clock card. Okay, he's so sweet. Okay, need time. takes time, in time, and cycles. Okay, progress, time to heal. So I feel like this neighbor is saying that you need to heal your heart, or your heart is healed, or something like this. They're talking about your heart, and that it's time, it's time, it's time. You're healed. It's time. It's time for you to shine and get out the house and do something. They're like, you're the turtle. You'll be fine. Just do something fun while still being your turtle self. Wheel in the sky keeps on turning. I feel like if you'll be okay. I don't know, the hummingbird, they're like, let that shit out, have some fun. Wisdom. I feel like they feel like you know this. And I don't know why they're paying attention so much to your love life. Right? They want you to do this. And I don't understand what that has to do with the secrets. They hold a secret from you. Clock. I don't know. The clouds card, King of Wands. Okay, they have someone that probably wants to date you and wants to take you somewhere. And they're not recommending the offer. This person, I feel like, but or maybe they were holding out. Maybe now they are. Maybe this person needed to heal something with their heart. Maybe they were having some type of clash with your beauty. We have the enemy card. So this is like somebody that is like a neighbor that you think hates them, and it's kind of because they kind of did. They were maybe a little like nah about you, but it was because you were getting all the attention or something like this, and this person felt competition by you. You know what I mean? They thought maybe you had no kids and all the men around were, you know what I mean? You were probably looking for a man. Your clock was ticking. A lot of you, this is a woman. Your clock was ticking. This is like some type of gossip. Oh, her baby clock is ticking, and she's probably thirsty for a man so that she could get a baby because she's getting old. Something like this. I feel like, and the longer you live there, the more they see about you. You're probably very just maybe they don't see you often, but the bits that they do see you over the times that they do see you, they come to realize that no, you're not doing any of that, and you're not competition at all for them. I feel like this neighbor likes the attention. This neighbor is the party. Okay, so this neighbor might have a brother. I want to say this neighbor has a relative, and their relative likes you. You might have seen them or something. They got a nice car. I feel like they're probably not your type. But they maybe they that's what I say. I think maybe they have a relative that has a relative or something like this, or a relative that has a friend. Something. They have a connection to someone that wants to take you out. I want to say for New Year's. They want to know. They were asking about you. Who is that girl? Who is that man? Who is that? Are they single? Or you know what I mean? Like, do they got kids? You know what I mean? They've gone over these facts that they know about you that they've accumulated over time. I think they do have a kid. I've seen them walking with a kid. Something like this. Excuse me. I already know what you're about to do. Okay, that's why I'm petting him. He's gonna walk all over this. All right, but he wants to sit outside like Batman. Who am I to deny him? Go ahead, Batman. Okay, go at your own pace. But either way, the clouds card, yeah, it's a mystery guy. I feel like you might have seen this person, but you know what I mean. Like I'm not gonna be able to identify them to you. I'm not gonna be able to get enough details that you'll even know. Like I'll tell you details about them, but you are not gonna necessarily know who. It's not gonna give you any identification. This person's kind of like a stranger. A new start is coming. Yeah, I mean, this is someone that's new. It's new. It's new, but it's loving. I don't know. They want you to. So this person basically gets excited. I want to say, excuse you. All right. This person gets excited when their friend shows interest in you, and I feel like, and this is somebody that they don't have an interest in, and they like you. This neighbor likes you. That's why I said they had to warm up to you because they're kind of like an attention whore, right? But and you naturally gain attention, so it's kind of like okay, it's kind of like you know what I mean. So they get jealous and they don't like you naturally. You're a competition. Yeah, I'm gonna have to kick you down. You're starting to do things with the tail. Yeah. Think about your actions, man. Eh? Anyway, bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. That's why I say they tell him that you're a little strange, okay? And that you're lonely. You don't they see you taking the trash out. This make me think of someone taking the trash out. This person sees you taking the trash out. Like they take the trash out all on their own, so I'm pretty sure they're single. This neighbor is actually kind of clever like this. I feel like if she's a woman, she's got like fox energy. Yeah, the fox card is here. So yeah, no, she's a little foxy. She gets attention, she likes attention, she understands attention, but basically you thought this neighbor didn't like you, and I feel like it's because she didn't. and now she does. They see you as a mentor figure. They see you as like a bigger sister, and they could be older than you. It doesn't really matter. Bigger brother or sister. Okay, then the king and the king here. They got two people that want to date you. I feel like they've had one person in mind that wanted to date you this whole time. They've been talking about it time after time. They've been like, hook it up, talk to me. Who is that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? So they've gathered information for that person. Right? It's like a in your dreams type of guy. But the King of Pentacles, I feel like they might end up being a really good guy, nice guy. And we got the King of Wands here. This is somebody that you're not gonna be able to figure it. It might even be a different neighbor that has this. But there's another neighbor. Maybe both of these neighbors talk to each other and they both got a brother each. I'm picturing two girl neighbors. They're in the same age group as you. Maybe they're in their 30s or 40s or whatever, or they're late 20s or whatever age group you're in. Y'all are in the same age group, and those two are friends and they both got a relative or a friend that's seen you, well, you know what I mean, since you've been living there, and they both want to try to date you. And I feel like if they ever talk about it, that they eventually actually secretly both of them saying, "Oh wow, that guy wants to talk to them. My brother wants to talk to them," and they kind of like want their brother, or that one wants their brother or friend to be the one that dates you. So it's like both of them get kind of excited and try to convince these guys to try to approach you or something, or try to date you, or tell them what to do, or tell them information about you. And I feel like, but what these guys do with that information is who the fuck knows. I feel like these women maybe try to do some manipulation tactics and none of that works. I don't know. The love card. Okay. You're a dream come true for one of them. They had no idea you were so great. I don't know. The King of Wands, I feel like you turn this person on. He's probably very good looking. The enemy card, he watches you. I feel like the Fox card, he might have got kicked out of his home. When he comes back around to like get things, he sees you and he's like, "Oh my God, I want to talk to that girl." Dude, I mean, this is like a neighbor that's moved out. Now a neighbor that's moved out popped in. They want to talk to you, but they don't want any static between you and their ex-partner who still lives there. And I feel like she's a bitch. And he doesn't, I feel like he doesn't, he worries for her. Ha 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 ha. It's one of those. He's like, I don't want to talk to you in front of her because she's going to get angry at you and maybe say something. And I'm worried you're going to retaliate against her. I feel like this man knows that you're someone that's really tough stuff. I don't know. He's heard you. I want to say he's more of a nearer neighbor. And he heard you yelling at someone, arguing with someone once. He's heard you command somebody or command or demand respect or something. He's heard you in an argument and he's impressed. But he's also terrified of what you would do to who his partner is, because his partner, he knows. He's lived with them, he's dated, he knows them. Excuse you. Right? There's a familiarity. He knows his partner. He knows that they're not the same as you. And he doesn't want nothing happening to that person at the end of the day. And he doesn't want nothing, he doesn't want you getting in any trouble because of that bitch. So basically, he wants to talk to you, but he can't. And I feel like he don't even necessarily live there no more. I feel like he's thinking about you. He's thinking of how he could maybe talk. You got a lot of neighbors thinking about you for New Year's. I want to say they're thinking on you for New Year's, if not for them, for someone they know. They like. I feel like all your neighbors like you and want you to see you with somebody, and they've all like looked through their families and their friends, and like they don't do this on purpose, but they'll end up meeting someone that's single, and they're like, man, I would date this person if I was single. Oh, they're perfect for that one girl that I like. That's my neighbor that's been living there for a while. I like that neighbor. I would like to see her with somebody. This guy's perfect. Oh, I'd love to see them together. You know what I mean, there's an excitement to this, like a matchmaker in this, and it's genuine. Okay, so I feel like these neighbors really actually really like you. I feel like male or female. I don't know, but overall, there's a lot of them. I feel like this is like your community, and they really like you. They appreciate you. They kind of I like put you as that type. They might have nicknamed you because they don't know your name. Maybe they know your name now. They've got it out throughout town. Or like people know who you are now. Maybe people have asked, but even if not, I feel like they've nicknamed you. Nothing rude, and I feel like no, they all kind of really like you and appreciate you. Bring love into this situation. They see you as so alone, and you need love. They're like, this isn't someone that's gonna go over there and hug you. I feel like this is, like I said, like someone who like saw you as competition, and then they realize, no, you're all down. Something's happened to you. You need love. You don't need man or babies or marriage. You're looking for like something much different and deeper, like this fish card. And they're like, oh, you need a real good guy. They're like, you don't need just any guy. And they're like, and you don't really fool around. That's what I'm saying. There's people they really like that you don't come in competition with them. And I feel like so this makes them accept you and like you, and also like I want to say compliment you even. They think you're very pretty. They tell everyone you're very pretty. You're like they can refer to you as this is they're like the woman of your dreams. Something like this. That's what they title you as, the woman of so and so's dreams. Why are these kids staring at me? They always look so damn rude too. They look dead at me and they talk shit about my yard while staring at me. And I'm like, I'm ready to stick my head out the door and tell them to go fuck themselves. What are you doing walking around on Christmas morning? You don't got a home, motherfucker? Why are you walking by my house if you don't got a home? Whenever I start telling that motherfucker to go fuck off, and I start explaining about how they basically do a bunch of pedo shit over there with their secret marriages and their secret lives, teenagers start stalking my house. I have not seen a pack of wild teens like that. And I just did this to him yesterday. Am I supposed to believe that that's fake? That just happened? Those people ain't from my neighborhood. I know my neighbors. You know what I mean? Who the fuck are those kids and why did they stare at my unit number first and then stare directly in here and scope me out? They were just walking by. No one looks at me when they walk by because no one's thinking to look in people's units here. They're just walking by. They live here. When they don't and they came for the house that's got that number and it's got that fucking spray paint out front, it's because someone sent them. And when I go poke one person and it happens, I know who did it. You fucking idiot. So I want to say, if it ain't you, you're a fucking idiot for never fucking speaking up. Okay? You ain't 230 pounds and you're stuck. That ain't possible, motherfucker. And I'm not stupid. All right? Daddy don't hold you down, motherfucker. Daddy's like a paraplegic at this point. Do you know what I mean? Daddy probably barely walks, right? Because daddy could probably barely get out of bed with them fucking thighs that I saw in that picture. All right? So yeah, you want it, and you're doing this on purpose, and you're gonna get what you deserve because you could have spoke up for a whole year. Okay, surprises. Man, that motherfucker. Type of person I want to rip his face off with my bare nails. Just one clean rip, skin him. Take his face off, like a straight face off, like the movie Face Off. Peel the face off. Yes, yes. Fuck, I wish I could myself with my own bare paws. This isn't Face Off. Anyway, picture plants, insights. The answers are there for those who look. Surprises. This person is very surprised. They did not expect you to be anything other than like just like them, which you kind of are, but you're nothing like them. This person does everything differently than you. If you don't do drugs, this person does. If you don't smoke, this person does. Maybe you both do smoke, but you see my point. They're like a direct opposite of you. If you don't sleep around, they do. If you're someone who doesn't really like to wear skimpy clothes, oh, they do. But I want to say you both are very sexy and desired and like paid attention to, but for all different reasons. So that's why I said there was a sense of this person hating on you. I want to say when the music card, I feel like you guys kind of like the same music. That's what I'm saying. Maybe this person likes to listen to Tupac while they tan, and so do you. Okay, and I feel like, but this person might not be able to rap Tupac, but you can. That's why I said this person realizes that you're different, and they look up to you. Adaptation. They see it as you're just like they are like you, and they just maybe are doing things differently. Maybe they only do that when they feel like it, and they don't do it as often anymore. Do you know what I mean? There's a sense of reconnecting with this neighbor. This neighbor, I feel like you've never talked to them, and you never probably will. You guys might not even speak the same languages, but they see you day after day, and they like you more and more day after day. They've reached a point where they can't really like you any more than they already do. They just see you as that's their neighbor, and they're. I feel like if if someone new to the neighborhood is standing around and they're like, "Who's that?" and they probably laugh because oh no that's so and so no ha 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 in your dreams no that one her no ha 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 you wish. And I feel like they represent you well. They don't trash you. They like respect you, and they kind of like revere you. There you go. They put you, they revere you, and they try to like separate you. Like, no, that girl's too good for you. They compliment you even. Oh no, she's too good for you. You can't date someone like that. I wouldn't let you like this might be the person where someone was trying to get the hookup. They're like, no, no, that girl's too good for you. She's too pretty for you, and she's too. I mean, something. And I mean, they stand up for you, and in their own little ways. I'm gonna say this person doesn't shit talk you. I feel like they never really did, but they might have gave you dirty looks and had just some like jealous thoughts that you could kind of sense. Okay, but I feel like overall, yeah, no, this person might be kind of emotional. I want to say she's kind of toxic. This lady. That's why I say you're like them, but I feel like this lady's missing the turtle card. Right? She can't chill like the turtle does. They're only like hummingbird and breath. You know what I mean? Surprises. I feel like they're just nothing but like emotion. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like you're maybe different. You're a lot more chill. That's why this person's like, oh no, no, no. You might think that disco ball's pretty, but it's a turtle. It's boring. It's slow. That girl never leaves the house. But they mean it like because that person wants to date you, and they're not your type. This person has like scoped you out, and they say this about you. I want to say when they were jealous about you, they were saying this to anyone that wanted insight about you. They were saying that like in a salty tone, like they were trying to paint you out to be that, and you are that. So they're like, oh, okay, well, it wasn't really shit talking. I was kind of just telling the truth then. And I feel that's what I say. You and this neighbor can kind of like not be angry about it or anything. If this neighbor likes you, I feel like you like them. They have like a I don't know, they're kind of street smart. They got a street smart, street ratness to them, and I feel like, and you do too. But you're not someone sitting around trying to get attention. You're boring. You're a turtle. This person sees you as a bore. They wouldn't want to hang with you, but I feel like they would for a little. They know that they would like to hang with you, but not for long. They find you too boring. Right? I feel like you don't do drugs. If you don't do drugs, people are always gonna find you just too boring to take the time for. Like this one guy, I tried dating a guy once. That guy, all he does is drugs, and all he did was sit there and tell me, "I'm gonna come visit you one day. We should hang out. We should visit. We should visit one day." And I'd be like, "Yeah, sure. No, we'd have a lot of fun, cause I party, you know, and that's a reason to party." But he was like, "Oh no, she doesn't do drugs, so it won't be fun. I'm just gonna act like I'm gonna do that and pretend like they're not allowed to be angry. I did that for 2 years. Eat shit." Okay, the sun. The golden energy of the sun brings fame and fortune, love. As I say, this insight, this person wants insight into your romance life. They pay attention to it. They care. I don't know the enemy card. I feel like this is somebody that pays so much attention, but as your friend, an enemy. They're enemies to anyone that's trying to like get at you. I feel like that they like. Okay. This is the type of bitch that turns you into an enemy the minute you guys like the same dude. You're an enemy and they hate you. This is that type of woman. And then you end up maybe making friends with them again because the Aquarius card, look, they bring love into the situation. It's making me think of an Aquarius. I watched a video like a year or two ago. They were like, I think it was like 2 years ago, and they showed like different zodiac signs and how they behave. And then all of a sudden they did for Aquarius. This woman walks into the door and she's like, "What's up, bitch?" And she like starts eating off the table. She looked over at her. She goes, "I haven't seen you in a year." And she's like, "So what?" They're like, "Did you forget me?" They're like, "No." They're like, "Then what's up, bitch?" And she like sits down and she starts eating the bitch's food. Aquarius people are like this. They don't lose. They are who they are. And I feel like just because they weren't around you doesn't mean they're gonna be different again when they come near you. So it's like this person I feel like has maybe watched you for a while, but there's an energy to them. They might be in Aquarius, but there's an energy to them where they kind of don't hold things personally. Something like this. No, what is it? Hold grudges. This person doesn't hold grudges. They create them. They might tear through them privately and have their own little grudges, but they do not hold them. I feel like so this person has never really had a grudge on you. They were forming one, and then it just quickly dissolved because they could see you're just a fucking turtle. You did, I don't know, the clock. I feel like they saw you leaving work every morning. They're like, damn, that bitch goes to work every morning. They're like, I thought that bitch was a party. I thought she was a hoochie. I thought she was like the town community pussy. I thought she was the new community pussy and she's younger than me and hotter than me or something. There was some crazy jealousy going on, and I feel like, but no, you're not that at all. You're the fucking turtle. You go to work every day, and they see you, and they start like even like seeing you as like, oh, this person's a nerd, but they're just exciting, and they are a party. I hear them. I hear them rapping. They like the same music as me. They like the same songs as me. Whatever. They see that basically you're like them, but nothing like them. And they really like this because all of the things that were like them, they didn't want you to be. Like all the things that you're not, they definitely didn't want you to be that because then they clashed with you. This person has like a spot in the community and they felt threatened by you moving in. And I mean, but after a while, they get insight. I don't know. The answers are there for those who look. The sun, the golden energy of the sun brings fame and fortune. They just want to see you not alone. They want to see you with someone. Even to the point where they've talked with a neighbor that has someone, they've talked about different people that they've shipped you with different people. I feel like, and they talk with this neighbor, oh, they know who we should, so and so would probably, they would probably get together real good. Oh, can you imagine if they were, if someone's, if my brother dated them, ha, and they make a joke or something. There's a sense of them. I feel like them by themselves talking with someone. Breath, you're like a breath of fresh air for this. I feel like this whole community. Wheeling in the sky, you help these. I feel like everyone where you're at is kind of just living day by day, and they see you are the same. There's a sense of people also thinking that there was some type of entitlement to you. That's that turtle energy. And when you have turtle energy, you have like a regality to you. There's a certain type of pinky that these turtles have. I don't know how to explain that. It's an elderness, elderly patience, kindness, or resolution, or yeah, I mean, you have this. I feel like so the younger you are, the more this you are. The more older you get, the more this you get. And that's what this is. Like, so they meet you where you're kind of like a mix. And they don't know what to think. And because you got the turtle card, I feel like you don't ever cross the lines that this woman does. I feel like for her own fun and entertainment. Like, we're not here to judge her. But you don't do those things just on your own, in your own life, just because that turtle card, probably you're too responsible. Maybe you have a kid, some of this person doesn't have the responsibilities you have, so they can. Regardless, you get older and you get become more and more and more like the turtle. And I feel like, and you're very talkative and loud and fun, and I feel like, and this person didn't know that. They learn this, they take it the wrong way even. But that turtle card is very strong. They could never personally be offended by this person. Never got offended by you. They were just always like kind of like, I don't know how to feel about that person. You know what I mean? And then they figure it out because they want to settle how to feel about you, because they're kind of like instantly threatened by your existence. But then they're not actually sensing subconsciously, you're not threatening them. So they subconsciously accept that, even if their mind is thinking maybe you are, maybe. The subconscious is already like, no, no, they're not. But do your games. You know what I mean? Conscious, go ahead and work through your detectiving skills. You know what I mean? Like, the conscious has to catch up with the subconscious. It's just that simple. So either way, this person, I feel like, is on your side, really likes you, really wants to try to help you find some love. Enemy card, they want you to know they're not an enemy. Adaptation, they might have been or maybe seemed like one, but they never were really. And if they've only gotten more friendly over the time, like there's an appreciation to you. When they see you, there's a familiarity. They're happy that it's you. They're happy to see you. Like, you have your own vibe. I want to say you're very solo. This person says you're too solo. You're too pretty to be alone. And I mean, you're too pretty. And I feel like, and this person knows people. And that's why I say they're trying to they're trying to do matchmaker. Okay, in the dark, Dev in the dark. They're like, yeah, no, this person's like the insight. The answers are there for those who look. I feel like if you were to talk to this person, maybe you can't, but if you were, they would be so surprised. Under the most ordinary stone is an undisturbed garden. All right, this person's like, you don't get it. I feel like this person knows you haven't been having any sex because you haven't been around. Nobody's been around. All right. As I said, this person can see that. They know that. The love card. They know that you're someone that's looking for love. You're holding out for love, love or nothing. Something like this. And you're very pretty, but they're like, you look hella down. They're like, man, they're like, they want you to find love. They're like, they're surprised that you haven't found love yet. I feel like a lot of single people move into your area and pair up with someone really quick. And I feel like you've been single this whole time, and maybe this person's been single too. I feel like this is like maybe a girl neighbor that is single. She might be the only single one on the block, and maybe she doesn't even have kids, or maybe you don't see the kids or something too often. That's what I'm saying. She kind of has a lifestyle that you don't, and I feel like, and you don't follow the same patterns as everybody, and they love this. I don't know, and you're highly recognizable, like, so she can always know you, see you. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like when you're at school. You know what I mean? And you guys always pass each other in the hall. There's a familiarity. Oh, there's that girl that I always see. You know what I mean? But they genuinely like you. Like, they like your vibe and tone, and they might be able to hear your music in the thingies, and they hear you listen to music. They like it. You know what I mean? Something like this. they connect through the music. They realize, oh wow, we like these songs. This person might be a little deep when it comes to music. And if they are, I feel like then they're like, I don't know, they like the same songs as you. But like if you show them any new songs, they like it. So this might be a neighbor that can hear your music. Like you might actually walk by or they walk by and they can hear it from your house or your unit. Yeah, that's my neighbor right there. He don't even look. No one looks. But those three boys, all three of them, and even one of them's like blah 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 on points. As I say, too many people talk about my house whenever I fuck with that guy. That's what I'm saying. That guy's got like he sends kids to my house to try to like rob me and shit. What is wrong with this man? Okay? I looked all those boys in the eyes just now. Did they do anything? No. They just fucking, they're gonna go text Auschwitz. You know, they're gonna be like, Hitler, we've located Joan. Yes, we found Joan of Arcadia, Hitler. Send in Officer Cochon. Send him in his greasy fucking slimy call boy ass. Send him in. Cat butt. Yes, my cat likes to put his butt in my face. Either way, I hope you enjoyed. I hope that brought you some insight. These are secrets that your neighbor keeps from you. And I feel like a lot of them, listen, we went all over the place. It's Christmas though. I feel like everybody should be doing something nice. Watch a movie maybe. Either way, I hope you guys have a great day. Hold on, let me see this. Okay. Thank you. And I hope. Mm-hmm. Ah, Merry Christmas. Happy Christmas, Judy. Happy Christmas. This is Christmas. I haven't had to hear that song once this year. I'm actually pretty happy about that. Either way, it's like the one Christmas song I actually hate. I might not love all the Christmas songs or even want to hear them. My ex-husband was that type that always put the Christmas radio on every year. I don't mind it. I sing them. I like them. But that one, I don't like. All right. What is that one? Ah, fuck. I don't even remember who sings it. I hate that one. Either way, I hope everyone has a nice day. Yes, thank you, Kara. Me too. Everybody, you have a great day and Merry Christmas. I'm probably going to maybe do another video later today, but I might not. Either way.